I mean, thank you for that. I think that's a perfect moment to start the proper stream. Hello.
Oh no.
Missing what she just said, and me just going, well, thank you. Forever lost in the understanding of what just happened. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to wait to never find that out. At least for the time being. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Geeky Rollers. Wonderful time Monday evening where a bunch of us super geeky, nerdy-ass people get around and play the greatest game of all time, Dungeons & Dragons.
Mine is my wife again.
Sorry?
Mine is my wife again.
Yes, unfortunately, Cara Edian can't join us again for this week. She's still not feeling well. Don't worry, folks. It's not COVID or anything like that. It's all fine. Everything is okay. She's just under the weather this time of year and everything, and all the truth of that. Alrighty, but without further ado, and without any other kind of whatever mishaps that might come up, players. We shall get.
Everything went smooth last week. I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, we want to see if that happens this week, though.
Yeah, fuck that.
So, currently,
I've had Red Bull.
Currently, the Golden Marauders had to flee basically the kind of home city that they were kind of operating out of, Capeson, due to 5 chromatic dragons going by the name of the Scaled Cabal, descending down and attacking the city, leaving it more or less what they can imagine are ruins. After escaping off in the Dragon's Demon Tavern thanks to Nalarais, they arrived at the continent of Alexterra, and more specifically, the central city of Dracon, the home city of the Dragonborn. Upon visiting the academy, the Eternal Magic Academy, for a short while, learning a little bit of the lore behind who the main dragon is, and some of Nalarais' kind of family history lore, as well as hearing information about the Loa and the gifts of the gods, the party decided, well, maybe we should search for some of these Loa and gifts and try and see if we can take down these dragons once and for all, kind of thing. Being the very heroic people that I'm trying to make them out to be.
What a disappointment it's going to be.
Stop trying so hard. It's not going to happen.
Just even the story.
After a nice little shopping trip to get ready, they set off to find their first Loa, who actually was situated not too far from their current position. Make sure they had enough cold weather gear to survive a trip up vast high mountains. At least for most of the party who would need some.
Surf one. Surf the wyverns.
You've got your slippers, you're fine.
You guys eventually made your way via wyvern taxi out to one of the villages, one of the small kind of Dragonborn villages on the outskirts. Noticing how, not necessarily racist the village is, but how very selective on who lives there.
Racist.
Wise.
Wow.
Upon heading off into the direction, just as they were about to leave the village and head up the mountain, had inquired if there was any kind of map or cartographer who had kind of detailed like the layouts of the area of the mountain.
Yeah.
And being told one poor sod kid tried to and has never come back since. And being told that was a fair long while ago.
Yeah, it could have been a great success. He's just found some new place to live that's much better than this racist village.
And I was going up that mountain with no ranger in the party.
You need rangers.
Flawless plan.
Oh
You
yes.
need rangers when you've got a nature druid.
Yeah, but it's you.
The point being?
It's you.
We'll find plenty of mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh,
They'll get me. They get me through every situation. Not exactly as intended, but they do get me through the situation.
So
Or create a new one.
Yeah. Make
They're around
interesting
us.
new circumstances to have to deal with.
Yeah.
Like bunnies.
Yeah. Surprise bunnies or any number of woodland critters.
So as you're kind of heading up, it doesn't take overly long for you guys to get into this mountain before the coldness the snow and the coldness of this mountain kind of sets in. This is kind of towards the roof of the world, not the dead roof of the world as where Maun is, the homeland of the dwarves. This is kind of off center point of it. But the entirety of what you've seen of this continent itself is kind of a weird mixed topography of different kind of parts of the world that shouldn't mingle the way they do, but they do. But you head up this mountain, and it doesn't take long, about half hour or so before you come across the snow and the cold that this mountain will no doubt hit you with. For two of the party members, that's fine. Resistance to cold and a natural affinity to mountains and coldness themselves. The Goliath and the elf are absolutely fine. No problem.
The poor
The halfling and the tabaxi both, with their big furs and everything on, kind of snuggle into them as much as they can to get as much warmth
I'm not happy.
as possible.
I've got some spare moss if you would like some more
No, I'm fine.
insulation.
No, I think I'm no.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't trust you in muscle. Mushroom.
It's a
things
wise-
beginning with M.
I do keep them segregated when I grow them, but
Okay.
it could be just like a warning label. It could be some cross contamination at some point.
Warning may contain
Make it-
psychoactive ingredients.
Yes. Just like most things you buy at Poundland.
Yeah.
So, all good.
So you guys are heading up the mountain. You're noticing that there seems to be a very linear kind of path. Some people have dedicated a bit of time to actually try and put some form of pathway up along here. And after you kind of just notice that it's kind of weird. There may be no proper kind of map to show you where the area is. There's still a decent enough pathway that's not too hard to walk on. You could probably see that it's probably had like some caravan or kind of travel route used at some point in the past, but it is what it is. As much as I hate to use that phrase, but
It's my phrase. Get your own.
I just hate it because of a certain tangerine pretending he's trying to go Super Saiyan fat cunt. I'm not taking any of those words back, is what he is.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, everybody.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
You literally had a little roster for a second.
Yeah.
Fat, orange, is trying to go Super Saiyan.
You said it so quick, guys. We didn't actually hear what you said.
But I digress.
If you'd have only had tiny hands as well, we'd have got it.
Oh, I thought it
I
was
forgot.
Yeah.
You see, I don't ever focus on his hands. I just see him as like.
Okay, can we get back to D&D now?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Try to look away. You see like several different offshoots, but you tell just by looking at them that they're not going to take you where you want to go. You can still see like the main mountain just shooting up as if it's piercing the sky still, and trying to head in that straight direction. You see the odd kind of caves and entrances, like little areas that people can kind of shelter away from the wind for like a night stay. About halfway through your journey up this mountain, hang on.
Oh dear. He's fallen dice already.
Spring, you feel a sudden something's not right with your haversack.
Ooh.
You're not sure what it is, and then out of nowhere you feel like someone like just dug an elbow into your back from your haversack.
Yeah, what? What? Hello? Somebody here? Hello? Are you hearing this?
Am I hearing this? Am I right?
Make a perception check.
My backpack is whistling. You shouldn't do that.
That's a couple more perception was, but I rolled a 19, so.
I think you might be seeing it. Or hearing it even.
You've got high wisdom as well, so you know.
Yeah, perception is plus 5, yeah, so 24.
Yeah, you definitely hear the whistling and what sounds like clicking coming from Spring's bag. Danita just turns on and is like,
Clicking.
Spring, I think your bag's moving.
What? Okay, take the backpack off.
I know
You
what
take
it
the
is.
back. Yep, you take your backpack off,
I
and
know
you're
what
now
it is.
starting to see the movement of something.
Oh god, we
Not
managed to
necessarily
somehow
smallish,
bring
but
the
something is found its way into your
Well,
bag.
this is kind of weird because it's an extra dimensional space.
Yeah. But this guy's
Perfect
about to
size
get
for playground.
flamed if he sticks his head out the bag.
Okay.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. We don't know
Just
what it is.
gently
I
open
know
it
exactly
up,
what it
one
is.
hand hovering near the hilt of a weapon. No, better than that. Undo the straps, take out a rapier, take a couple steps back, and then open the flap with the rapier.
Kind of stick your rapier in, and you hear it clink against something metal. Other than possibly gold, but you keep that in one of the other pouches, kind of thing. You don't think you have anything that's metal, and that's not kind of how like the handy haversack or like the bag of holding works. You kind of think of the object and it comes to, but something just seems to be taking up the actual physical space of the bag and not the extra dimensional parts. It's kind of weird.
Split in two.
You lift it open.
Used to me.
You see what looks like the top neck shoulder part of a plate mail and a shoulder pauldron just starting to poke through. And as it does, you see the unmistakable look of several black feathers
Fucking
pushing out over, slightly over the mail. And this, as a little shuffle, a small raven head appears. Like, Marauders! Marauders!
Yeah, stowaway.
You see, as it pokes the head out, the hilt of a sword peering over his
And his
shoulder as well.
arms.
I help! I help!
How did you even get in there?
Nalarais showed me a few tricks.
Of course he did.
We have to have words with him when we get back.
No, it might be useful. I don't know.
This is not eating a Vita biscuit.
Hello?
In character or out?
Hello!
In character.
Do you want to get out of my
Very
bag?
good.
And you guys like,
Thank
he gets out and you see that Click dressed up, full ready for the proper venture in armor. Full plate mail armor, pauldrons and everything. All going down, most of the way, kind of like how yours does, to your feet. Like most of the way down, you can see more of his bird, kind of like feet protruding out from it. His tail feathers kind of swishing a little bit. Almost like kind of mimicking how he's seen your tail move when you're like happy or excited,
Right.
kind of thing.
You're
And just kind of there.
Your fucking face.
Fuck. You see him wearing the plate armor, powder and everything, very well designed. You can see in the same kind of area on the left shoulder side an image of Bahamut, or symbol of Bahamut, the platinum dragon, and pretty much steamed or kind of put into there as well. See his sword, and you recognize the hilt of the sword. It's the same sword you saw him running about with when you first saw him. And he's managed to find it and steal it again, and this time make it off the academy with it. You see a nice shield over his back as well, slung round. You see a strap of it slung round the other side of
It's
his neck.
diamond encrusted or something, is it?
I don't know.
No,
The
it's
Academy
just kind
needs better fucking guards.
It's a standard kind of shield, and then you see specialized kind of belt with looks like flames embroidered all the way around it, around the thing, as well as a pendant. What looks like almost looks like a vial of like a small health potion or something, but just the liquid inside it isn't moving. Kind of thing. You just see that on him as he just kind of takes his full height, about 4 foot something, not too small, not too much smaller than you, Belle, actually. As he kind of stands up. We adventure? We kill dragons! And he pulls the blade out, and you see the pure platinum, as if like it's a scale from some dragon of the blade. Kind of. Yeah! Yeah!
5.
Sure.
You gotta he puts the blade there.
Yeah, I mean, does Nalarais know you're here?
No.
Could be a problem.
Oh dear.
He's gonna be kicking butts when we get back.
Hey, I've got nothing to do with this. I didn't invite him. Why did you put him in your bag?
What? I did not do this.
Remember, you're guilty by association.
Yeah,
I am not.
guilty
You are.
by a society.
I'm not part of the society. I have a character trait. I'm very anti those. You can't get me with a technicality.
We can.
You
We
won't
will.
take me alive, coppers.
We said we were gonna take you alive.
Well, fine. I said you won't.
We just take a mushroom
Okay.
patch.
All right now. Let's not go too hasty.
Well, halfway up the damn mountain now, as opposed to just do we take him with us? I mean, do you know how to use that sword?
I mean,
We're gonna have to. Unless you want to go
I
straight
mean,
all
we
the way
might
back
want to-
That's my point.
to see Nalarais explain why he clicks with
Oh
us.
no! We just put him in a wyvern taxi and leave.
No, because
Mhm.
he's gonna come back.
Yeah, but we could be hours away by then.
He'll come back. He'll find a way.
He draws the sword out and does like small sword flourish from twists it behind his back, pulls it out round and does that again. He does like that just to
Okay.
kind of meet just about 2 feet in front of you, just like that. And you could. It was obviously got a beak, but if you could see like a bird smile, he is smiling. You can see the corners of his mouth drop.
Okay, kid knows how to use the sword.
Maybe. I hope so.
Maybe we take him with him and hope for the
I don't
best.
think we have
If
much of a
not,
choice.
he can be used as meat shop.
do with some fried chicken.
Okay then. I haven't cried.
What? Fried chicken?
Oh, don't worry about it.
You if you die.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
He may come in handy.
You see Danita just kind of poke the armor a bit. It's like, where did he get the armor from?
I don't know, but it looks like it's meant for him.
Probably the same place he got the sword from. As I said, they probably need to get better guards.
You can see Danita's eyes kind of slightly largen again
If I'd
from
have
seeing
known-
something shiny. It's like,
No.
If I'd have known the gods there were that bad, I would have asked you to
yeah, I know.
in the city, you know,
To be fair, didn't I
Guards,
learn-
guards, no, that's good guys, good guards. Just click better.
Show off.
Well. Okay, it's gonna get dark soon and it gets even colder. Let's just go.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
yeah.
Click, go at the front. You have all the armor. You go first.
Like,
He,
doesn't know
he,
where we're
he's
going.
trying to say that, and he looks over at Flake, who's also in full plate armor as well.
Mhm.
And I look back at you.
Okay, both of you, front, go.
Clerics go. Cleric healers go front. No. Good.
Shit.
I didn't sign up for this. I mean, I know technically I did lead the charge up the mountain, but
You did.
Yeah.
that was before we had, you know.
No one else is making
Mobile.
decisions here, so go.
Fine. Belle just kind of pushes past everyone. I will go first.
No. Oh no.
Make
Perfect.
make a survival check.
Where is it? You guys are fucked. Oh, straight down.
Straight 10.
I was gonna
Not
say,
bad.
So you kind of head up, and there's still a very linear pathway to be following at the minute. At least for the time kind of being. So you follow this pathway as much up the mountain as you can. As a few more hours kind of go by. Anyone want to do any form of RPing at this point before I move on with the story?
I can't. My wife's not here.
Unless there's anyone knows any good chicken recipes, I think we're good.
I know lots of them.
No.
He's a raven. What are you talking about?
No
Yeah.
chicken recipes. Don't tell him he put mushrooms with it.
Ooh, mushroom stew. Chicken and mushroom pie.
Chicken and mushroom pizza.
Oh fuck.
Chicken and magic mushroom pie.
All we need now is some tomatoes, flour, water,
I'm just like,
oregano.
I got this powder off this guy.
No, Flake dear, I don't think that's flour.
Got flowers in it. Maybe. Some kind of plant.
No, that's potpourri.
Oh yeah, wrong pack.
As you guys kind of walking along, the two of you suddenly feel a slight tremor in the feet beneath you. Just the two of you.
We're just casually moving.
Okay.
Mountains are meant to do that.
Mountains
it's
do
hungry.
what?
Shake.
Shake? I don't feel
Is
it.
the mountain hungry?
What?
Are you doing something?
What?
What are you laughing?
What?
Why are you laughing?
Joke.
What joke?
Joke.
You won't understand. You won't understand. No,
Explain
you won't understand.
Bad joke then.
Yeah.
Tough ground.
See how it
Let's
is.
get this done.
Yeah, ground tough too. Ground might move under you.
Cat.
Yeah, don't understand.
Just get this finished, please.
Okay, I'll get my knife.
No,
No!
Oh.
No, the adventure.
Oh,
don't finish
I put-
him. Finish
Okay.
the adventure.
Okay, I'll put it back away.
I think Nalarais would kill us if Quick died.
Oh, he doesn't know. He also doesn't know he's here. So I mean,
I'm
just ran away
going
with
to
the
guess that
platinum
he's
sword.
probably guessed that he's with us by now.
Why?
Because it's Nalarais. Not really much gets past him.
Probably stride on us by now.
It was probably his idea.
Probably.
Yeah, let's be real here.
But then why?
Because it's
Yeah,
what's
Nalarais
this
and he
guy
likes
gonna
to see
do?
watch the world burn.
But looking at him, he's going to hit things with a sword. You know?
We've got you for that.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt to have more than one.
As I said before, meat shield.
Man, I don't like doing that. It hurts.
True.
He's
Yeah, that's
also a
my
cleric,
job.
he can heal himself. Okay, well you can be the meat shield,
Good.
and Click will heal you because apparently he's a cleric.
Perfect.
Sorted.
Or a paladin or something, I don't know.
I heard cleric.
Yeah. Holy person.
Something with divine intervention.
Okay.
So I was kind of saying this. The darkness starts to kind of kick in.
Spring's taking this moment to pull out his fur-lined boots, pull them on,
Yeah.
get the coat on.
I was just
Colour up.
basking in the cold because she don't feel it.
Click.
In it, Elsa.
Click pulls out the his sword, and the platinum blade of it just starts to glow with beautiful bright light as he casts the light spell through the blade.
Danny, go. Leave the blade alone.
What? No.
Okay, can we try and be a little more subtle than going, "Hey, we're here"?
But can't see. In
Oh.
dark.
Go
It's dark already?
When did that happen?
and 4 balls of light just appear in a hand.
Yeah.
This is a little bit easier.
Hmm.
You can do that in the morning. You can light the way then.
It's just like a spectral child.
Okay.
It's like he's like
Go
giving
and
you like
get
the
a little
second
bit of
steering
distance
wheel.
from me. I don't like the idea of walking around in the mountains where we think there may be big, powerful beasties lit up like this. I'm going to take it back and go.
If you wait a second,
Hmm?
Belle throws a couple of balls in front of her so it lights the way rather than us.
Yes, but there's still got to be a source for this, hasn't there?
Yes, and now move.
No, go.
Fine, you can take the back.
Yeah.
You can stand in the darkness. Like a the
Doesn't
weirdo
bother
you
me.
are.
That's your jam. That is.
Good skin trick.
Take the wife with you.
That's our thing, the darkness. We're
Exactly.
moving in the
So
back.
take my wife with you.
Yeah. Come on, Danny.
Okay.
Very quiet today.
So just kind of a lot to concentrate on and think about and
Okay.
stuff. I mean,
That dream.
that was Nalarais' sister.
Yes.
I thought she went by a different name.
Yeah. I can't remember what her name was.
Make a history check.
Shit.
Whoa.
That was 11, surprisingly. I got +6 on history.
Wow.
That was
It's still shit.
I mean, you know something.
I know something, but I don't remember what it is.
You don't remember the exact name you were given in the dream by her, but the name Sophreya, which you were given by Nalarais, definitely wasn't what she called herself in the dream.
No. Okay, you can't remember anyway.
Real good role playing.
As they start to move away, Spring sort of crouch down and offer Danny a piggyback ride.
Hey.
She kind of starts playing with the ears as she kind of
There we go.
tends to do.
That's the idea. Keeps things warm.
Anyone else want to ride? I've got 2 shoulders.
I'm good, thanks.
Okay.
The cold doesn't bother me anyway.
No. So if you rub my ears, you just get really light.
No. No, thank you. I
And
don't know
whole
where
load of
you've
soil all
been.
over your fingertips.
Yeah, you get very grubby fingers.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Okay. More for me.
That's
So I rub my
yourself.
own ears.
Belle just kind of takes a step to the side, a little bit further away from Flake.
About another hour or so pass. I'll need everyone to make a survival check in a minute because you're trying to trudge up a mountain. None of you have been up in the dark in unsavory weather.
Let's go. That is a 24. What did you get?
Natural 20 plus
Natural
3,
20.
23.
Natural one.
Oh, does that mean you're dead? You died on the mountainside.
No,
You
I
didn't
probably
notice.
face part of the floor for you times by tripping over rocks.
Were you wearing like
So-
a big poofy dress and you forgot? It's like, oh,
No.
So Flake kind of taking a little bit more of the lead in a minute, kind of knowing mountains and kind of knowing how mountains work. And
we've stormed off
everything.
ahead.
Exactly. Spring is right next to you, just just like
You're purring.
not necessarily.
At the back, but moving
Oh
well.
yeah, at the back, yeah. Back moving well. And you're kind of, and that's not necessarily like when you have dark vision as taxi kind of thing, but you're keeping up well. You're kind of like, you're kind of semi-leading from the back as well because you can kind of see a little bit better than everyone else, even with the dancing lights up.
Are there any trees or anything on the mountain? Or we sort of
There's
way past
there's
that?
a few odd kind of trees you see, but not necessarily close, fair off in the distance.
Okay.
Kind of thing. There's like a small group of them, and you kind of see the odd like goat or kind of thing climbing up the side.
Have a cunning plan.
Carried goat.
Actually,
No, I was thinking we can hold
Well
some
shaken.
goats
Yeah.
and we can make a sled.
Danita's fine, standing back. Click is kind of hanging in there enough as best he kind of can. Hasn't been up this mountain himself either, kind of thing. And he's just like, and he's more kind of taking leads from the big armored
Gunner.
giants
I was just
in the lead.
Suddenly,
Now,
Cliff won't
because you two did roll both really well. You see, Danita Lisabel kind of doesn't pay its focus or attention as much as she knows she should be. She's kind of, her mind's kind of set on trying to move the lights, but she doesn't know where you're going to go or going to lead the party next. So she starts kind of leading the lights down one pathway as you're like, your brain's like, well, no, we need to go down this way.
Yeah.
And you just see Belle just like start following the lights after you, and you just grab her and spring you like right behind her, and just like in that way. And Lisa, you're just like, okay, yeah, okay.
Follow the mushroomy thing. That could have been a lot.
We got a rope, haven't we? Let's tie ourselves together.
Nope.
Okay then.
We saw how well that works last time.
Did you do that last time? I don't remember this.
I just think we get into a fight.
Figure out.
If we
Yonks
get a
are
fight
going.
up here and we're all tied together,
It'll be
Yeah, so I have
interesting.
fucking dark vision. Why am I? Oh wait, I'm lighting the way for you idiots.
So at the end of this point,
it sucks, doesn't it? People have dark vision.
Flake, can you roll a d10 for me, please?
Yes, I can. When I can find them. There's one. Ugh. That's a 3.
A 3.
I'm dead.
Sake. So, actually, perfect because you're leading the party as well as why I made you roll this one. You get to. It has gone dark now. Even with the lights added, you're still you don't know this mountain. You know mountains, but you don't know this mountain range. You don't know how to get to the main kind of spire of this mountain or anything. So you eventually get to a point, and you're kind of the first one to see this with the help of the lights, and you kind of realize, oh, fuck, we're lost. You've hit not necessarily a dead end, but like the only kind of place you can go into is a small kind of little, in kind of outcrop cave of bits, and kind of thing. And he's like, oh shit.
Right.
What?
Oh no, what has he done now?
I've not done anything. The mountain's stupid.
Okay,
It might
what
be a
has the
bit
mountain done?
It got us lost.
Got you lost.
It's late, it's dark in the mountain. Should we not maybe stop
Good
before we
news.
fall off a cliff?
I found a cave.
Oh,
Let's go.
That's what you were really doing.
Good news, everybody.
Splendid.
That's secretly his plan all along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So should we make some... Well, let's go check the cave out first to make sure that nobody is already living there.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got any flashbangs? Just clear it out.
No.
Okay.
If only I had fireball.
Oh, yeah. Might have something like a flashbang. What do I actually have? What cantrips? Yeah, what cantrips have I got?
So I kind of sit there. Sit down.
I've got druid craft. I could just make a loud pop.
All of my fucking spells are really subtle.
Subtle flashbang.
Boomy shit.
I mean, I could do burning hands into the cave and
I've got a fire blast as a cantrip.
Oh, shit.
I just fire blast into the cave just because I can. Woof! I want to like. Ooh, impressive. What did it do? Did it like at least?
you fire blast it. You can see, and it's not like a cave that leads into the mountain themselves. It's just like a little curved cave that's looks like it's kind of been carved into purposely to seek shelter for the night or something like that. You see kind of random scribbles that you look for a minute and it's like, but you don't even get to see it for too long as you just throw a fire blast into the cave, hits the side of the cave. And
Well, looks safe.
okay.
Anything that was alive is probably dead.
Might have, in that brief moment of the fire actually going into the cave, you might have seen the odd bug or something crawl up the wall, and that's about it.
Seems legit.
Okay, I'll start cooking.
I'll start doing something. I didn't plan. Yeah, I found the cave. I did my work. I'm gonna put my feet up.
My work
That's-
here
I'll
is
go-
done.
Can you
I'm
check
fine.
and see if there's some water around here?
I'll go get. We're on a mountain. We're covered in snow. We got good for water.
Well, get some snow then so we can melt it for water.
I have a jar of everlasting snow. I just start pouring it.
Okay,
onto the
better.
floor.
Not dirty snow, clean snow. Okay.
Oh, it's everlasting. It just keeps going.
Okay, we have enough now. We have enough now. We have
It
enough
just
now.
keeps
We
going.
have enough now.
Just keeps.
Oh God.
Damn it, Flake!
I'll make a little snow angel in it.
Fucking correct.
Okay, I'll go get some firewood then. I'll do something useful for
I
us.
don't need firewood to cook. I'm fine.
What are you gonna cook it on?
Takes this flat steel
Remember
plate.
it's in-
Oh, you got that little
Starts folding
magic.
it out.
You got a little hex burner.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get some wood to sit on there. Just because I don't have to be in the cave with that stupid bird.
Go with him!
Wow.
I'm getting too many Larry vibes from it. It's giving me bad memories.
Flake, darling, can you go with Flake to get some firewood?
Absolutely not.
Okay, sounds good.
If you come with me, I will cast banishment on you.
You say it like
Yeah,
you're laughing.
yeah. I cast management on you.
Oh shit.
Fine. You better
Anyway, he brings up one of his
Banishment.
hands. You just see this big hand, fingers are like feathers. It's like,
It's fine. It's fine by me. I'll get if it gets me off the mountain. Because I'm sure that other dimension's warmer than this place. Depending which end dimension I end up in.
Fine, fine.
depends on which dimension I want to send you.
Send to the fireplace. It might burn his mushrooms off.
The snack dimension sounds good.
Never heard of that.
Useless. Alright, let's go get some wood.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to cast silence.
Just stick some moss in your ears.
Yeah.
What's a good idea? Just make some rudimentary earplugs.
Alright, so as you and Click, both of you and him need to make survival checks.
Survival check. I'm good at those. Not when you're rolling that one, you're not.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Off the mountain I go! I can't believe I rolled a 1.
You got one as well.
I got a +9 to fucking
No.
survive. Did you roll?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Save me! You
See, the
rolled
person that
as good as me!
The spring's fucking cooking steels is that they don't produce light.
So
So they're really good for wilderness travel when you don't want to be spotted, but the problem is that doesn't give them a light to come back to. Unless you've still got your orbs up.
I mean, I do, but they won't go with them. They've got a limited range.
I'm talking about I'd like for them to focus on to come back. if
Oh,
they get
yeah,
lost.
It's my own fault for putting earplugs in, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you've taken some of the moss off either your
Not
beard
heard the
or your.
bear.
Sensory deprivation got you lost, man.
So
Just
if you-
white snow. No, I can't hear anything.
So you've taken some of the moss off either your beard or your hair and just shoved it in your ears, and that's not kind of help because it not helps you kind of open up to the sounds of the mountains, which kind of almost not necessarily like a bat where it like works off radar sound and things like that, but it kind of helps you get a better picture of what the mountain could be like. I mean, the white snow and like two of the moons, like in half moon,
Yeah.
so it kind of creates sunlight, so you can kind
Yeah.
of see, but not kind of great. And you get about 10 minutes out trying to run up to one of the trees you saw earlier that's not too far away, and you're like, cool, we'll get some wood, and then you kind of look back and go like, wait, what? And Click was just like, I follow you.
What?
I was. What? And you kind of look back. And you can see like the dim lighting of the dancing lights off in the distance of where the party is. Yeah. And you realized you've walked about 10 minutes in the completely opposite direction that you wanted to head in.
Have I got really lucky and found something useful? Like a good space.
Is he going to be
good place to
merciful?
dispose of a body.
I mean, anyway's a good
Preferably
Make
place.
another survival check.
I'm not rolling that dice again.
So let these go and dice jail for a little while.
That's 19.
19.
So yes, I did. Fairly good.
You kind of,
Three dogs
you
shall
kind of
agree.
have a little look around.
With a shovel. Brilliant.
You kind of have a look around, and it's like it's part of it is you can feel the rockiness underneath the snow that's up there and things like that. And you kind of have a look around. You kind of find this what looks like to be pouch something, or like some kind of cloth or something. You just see the corner of it. You like, look, that doesn't look right. It's kind of more of a brown green color, and just doesn't match the snow. Kind of pull it, and you notice the cloth, and you lift over, see like a small cluster that's been kept out of the snow, so kept from being wet or anything. It's like a small pile of firewood and a few other little bits and bobs.
Hey!
Well, that was lucky.
Carry this.
Only three.
Dump it up to it. You can do the heavy lifting. Fucking.
Yeah, he rolled 19. He's like, yeah. I see this 4'9" of a bird creature.
I'm starting to get used to the idea of having like someone just to carry all my stuff around all day.
Isn't that what you got that child for?
Yeah, but he's not here. So
A useless child.
yeah, he's too young.
I think he's a bit frozen now.
Wow,
I remember
he's no good to me at the
Denise's
moment.
kid coming back. I don't remember that child coming back.
No.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Literally. Fucking hell.
Nope, not going there. So you get back, decent amount of firewood now kind of plump down. You all can now relax for a bit, try and get some rest in the cold mountain.
Self and watch rotor.
Yeah.
Joe's going to take first watch.
I'll go first. Need to clean up the cooking steels.
Yep.
I'll go
Everyone else.
What are we doing? Like 8 hour total?
Yeah.
Whole night?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll go next because all I need is a bit of meditation.
Okay. Wake me up at sunrise. What time is that on the mountain? Don't tell me it's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty high up.
Yeah.
It's like in 10 minutes.
No.
Well, now you've got the keen mind for you, so I can't tell you
Actually,
exactly.
what season are we in at the moment? I can't remember.
So that particular technically the season around the world is about in autumn, but roughly like the time of year it is now, so very autumn kind of fall season.
Okay.
So you made it fucking winter in the cave.
Yeah, but
Stop.
that means yeah, it'll be like
No, no,
sun
On
will
the
be
mountain, yeah.
the sun won't be up till
above
quite
the tree
late.
line, apparently.
Okay.
You found a tree.
Bit of tree. A few stragglers, you know.
So you all settle down, packs and bedrolls are getting out and everything, so people can get comfy as you can in a cave. Relaxing. Spring, if you want to make a perception check on first watch.
Not really. Could be worse. Could be better.
You just kind of sit there in the low kind of light you have, or now you won't even need light because you got your dark vision, do you? They're kind of cleaning your pants, keeping an eye on the entrance in case anything that comes by. Small little noise does catch your kind of notice. As you kind of ear switch, you kind of look up straight away, kind of one hand comes down to one of your probably more your short sword ready just in case you just want to get out. And just as you're trying to dark vision, you just see and you can first hear the hoofs hitting, like going through the snow and hitting the mountainside of it. As you see two goats wander in front of the cave area.
Oh, breakfast.
One kind of bends down, scrapes around, trying to sniffs for a minute.
Oh, thinking milk.
Just gonna watch him.
After a couple of moments, then kind of trying to search for some grass or something to numb on, not finding anything relatively in that area.
God, they
Decide
haven't got
that-
the
Okay,
mushrooms,
yes.
have they? That won't go well.
Coats on
Some of those mushrooms
Oh.
could make them giant goats. Or
Yeah.
turn them into completely different animals.
They just
We're going to get you a lot box.
Yeah, good idea.
after a few moments, they just carry you on and walk off into the
Bye-bye.
distance.
Anyway.
Just until you hear,
Do you another way to the top?
then you hear, and you hear, and they're just off.
Oh, they jumped up the mountain.
Yep.
Crafty fuckers.
So several hours pass when the spell comes out of her meditative trance as she's now gotten her long rest, as it were. She always allows.
Go on.
Out comes Spring's snug sleeping gear.
Roll on in.
Do you have just like one of those little cat beds that are sort of like...
Because
Because that would fit in the pack, wouldn't it?
no, I've made specific items for Spring to be comfortable on the road.
Did you
Which
make us all one
like-
as well?
Sorry?
Did you make us all one as well?
Yeah, but not every one of my characters. I don't think they've been authorised into the campaign.
Not yet, no.
Yeah.
That's not that I can
Yeah.
remember. I'll let them
But basically, they're just like they look like belt pouches, but they fold out and fold out and fold out and fold out and fold out. So
Oh.
they're small, extra dimensional spaces, all that use
But
the
the-
reduce spell.
Skiff black. Yeah.
Ah. Folds out into like a toy car bed.
Yeah,
Base carpets.
pretty much. But it's
Yeah.
basically a decent ground mat, and it's got some little raised pillars, so there's a roof over it as well,
Wow.
with a full bedroll in it and a winter blanket.
Amazing.
And you
Why has
like,
it not been
yeah.
on for us yet?
Yeah, and you can have like lace-up sides on it as well, so if it's pissing it down a rain, you
Yeah,
can lace
so-
the sides up and get really cozy in there.
Mainly because Monus is the first I'm actually hearing of it.
No, we spoke about this before lockdown.
Was this
That
in
was
the
a long
mixture
time
of
ago.
when you were also talking about your little bag and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't read every little thing. I was going over the main parts because I was
So fucking.
so I didn't fully know about the kind of sleeping rules side of it all.
Cool.
Anyway. That's not actually not bad. That is a dirty 20.
So your perception over the next several hours, it was alright. Like, nothing overly kind of big happens. You do see, almost kind of like similar to how Spring was, you do see like the odd animals coming through. Not necessarily goats, but something else. You actually see a group of about 4 much larger animals kind of wander through.
Caribou. Moose.
What animals?
Flake on all fours. Sneaking
Make a
through the gate.
nature check.
Okay, my nature's not that terrible. 14.
14. So you kind of squinting as much as you can with your dark vision, you kind of see, because struggle to kind of see them because their pelts match perfectly to the snow in the area kind of thing. So seeing them wasn't, you could just see like the outline of something that's bigger than a goat basically. It's for them. It takes you a moment to realize that they have a very canine look to them.
Ah, I see wolves.
Doggy.
Those
Little chihuahuas.
fucking chihuahuas.
A whole
Mountain chihuahuas.
vicious pack of mounted chihuahuas.
No thanks. I don't really want the rats around, thank you.
Mountain chihuahuas are like the size of like llamas. Ginormous.
What about an alpaca? Are they fluffy enough?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll
I
take that
suppose
one.
actually they're probably quite similar, aren't they?
See
I'll
them-
bring
Maybe
her back up.
chihuahuas are just like miniature alpacas and we just think they're dogs. I need to look into this. Going on Google if I can.
I'm worried about you.
What the fuck?
What? How do you think I come up with these ideas?
As they're kind of going along, you can kind of notice the last one kind of stops for a minute.
Ah, shit.
Just as it's about to kind of turn its head around to kind of
Go
find what that smell, whatever it's starting to smell, you just kind of see one of the other ones just like, and just like catches up with the rest of the.
Fucking total
It's
bitch.
packed, and they just head off down the path you all walked up to this cave. That
I'm not drunk enough for this.
rest of your time goes by. Click, Danita, and Spring eventually wake up after their nice 8 hours of sleep.
Fuck
Sorry, Flake, yeah. Spring still sleeps because he's only.
Wakes up like, I can smell mountain chihuahuas.
Mountain chihuahuas?
Yeah, they're like llamas, but dogs.
Llamas?
Don't worry, you'll
Click kind of
understand.
turns his head.
You'll
like it's
understand
right.
one day. Don't worry, I'm an expert at these things.
Expert?
Yes.
Don't ask. I'm now mildly scared.
Okay. Why does he always have to snore?
Because it's fucking cold.
After about a few, Danita waking up, after a few moments of you your normal snoring, she just comes over and you suddenly feel some poke in kind of the right side, and it's like, shush, just because we're up doesn't mean you need to snore while you sleep.
Well, you could go cuddle with him.
Is
Then
anybody
warm up.
cooking breakfast yet? Oh no, I take that back. I'll do it. Don't let Faye cook.
Just gonna say, did you really want something edible, or did you want something that's gonna probably turn
Do you
into
want some
something else?
edibles, if you know what I'm saying?
No.
I am not eating his mushrooms.
I'll start cooking. Fine. You're useless.
Hey!
Spring starts cooking.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sure
milk.
Belle could cook if she tried, but it might not taste very good. She was kind of brought up with very impressive chefs.
That's it's oatmeal with a fucking score of 20 on the prep. That's good shit.
Yep.
Bit of cinnamon.
Raisins, cinnamon,
Yep.
bit of honey.
Yep. All the good stuff.
Yep.
This is not like the second time Click's experiencing your cooking, your food, and you just kind of seem just like, not to a greedy kind of sense of point. He's been kind of taught some restraint and everything, going through like the way he's grew up in the city. But it's just like for him, it's like he's never had food this kind of level of good kind of thing, and he hurriedly eats it.
See?
Just
Well,
see it,
my
this
fault.
good.
This is good.
Say that.
I say thank you.
Okay. There you go.
Like I've gotten used to your cooking now.
Yeah, have to try hard to impress you, I guess, the princess.
Princess?
Illusion.
Princess?
Nah.
Don't you forget it.
We can't. He won't let us.
Hey, I ditched the tiara.
Only just. That was an argument I don't ever want to have again.
Oh god, what?
Oh, fucking hell. That's way too funny. Mountain ankle biters.
Oh god, yeah, I just realised.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Martin, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So the morning has come. Bar Spring, who's had 4 hours sleep, but he's just.
It's cold. He hasn't had enough sleep. It's cold. Let's just make a note there. It's cold.
Right now, considering the fact that I've done several like 14 to 16 hour shifts on 4 hours sleep, I'm not going to give you a point of exhaustion because I've been wired as hell during that time.
No, it's actually been more than that.
Yeah.
So I've just read the rest of the comments on the live chat.
Yeah.
Martin, fuck you.
Lovely.
Well, the child isn't no good as a cart horse, just use Belle.
Genius.
Yeah, you're gonna pay for that one, mate.
Sacrifice?
Oh yes.
Giddy up, little pony.
Hey. Your oatmeal was shit.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that one, you little fucker.
Guess who's cooking for herself for the rest of the journey?
Flake's just eating popcorn. Watch this.
No, we're all laughing at the bottom comment.
Yeah, it would be nice, but you know, it never provides.
Little fucker. Anyway, back to D&D. I mean, I'm joking. Your oatmeal was great.
Okay, yeah. What we doing now?
Walking.
Getting ready to go.
Starts kind of folding his pack up and everything.
Good boy. Okay. So we went wrong yesterday. We now need to get back on trail.
So,
I say this cave
back.
says we did right yesterday.
so
Thank
go
you
back to
very
the next
much.
fork in the path and try that way.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if we go down the path and there's an inn, I'm going to be really annoyed.
I commune.
What?
What?
Commune with Bahamut. Find path.
Come on!
Okay, yeah, good.
Yeah, you
Is that a thing? Okay.
Take 10 minutes to.
Okay.
10 minutes, that's time to carry on.
That's how enough for me to clean my clothes. Okay.
You're gonna see him pull his sword out, go into a cross-legged sword across his lap, and you can see the platinum of the sword now just seems to have an extra shine to it, as he seems to start going into a full, deep meditative stance as he ritual casts commune. Fun doing this as the DM. So you can kind of see him kind of mentally ask a few questions out.
Oh dear. Not drunk enough for this.
Someone's been practicing.
This is what I can do normally. It's not without practice. After about another kind of further few minutes, he opens his eyes again. I know where we went wrong.
Okay, where?
5-6 minutes down path. Wrong turning. Meant to go right, not left.
Oh, so I did go the right way.
Not that point.
Oh.
Later. Much later.
Well, we found cave. We could have walked 6 minutes the other way and froze to death, so, I mean... Well, I wouldn't have froze to death, but...
Many dangers further up. Mountain.
Okay.
Even better. Should we just stay in this cave then? It's in the adventure here.
Sounds safe to me.
Is
Just set up a hippie commune halfway up the mountain.
Yeah, sounds good. I got the drugs. Let's do it.
Is he? Oh, it's like this.
Yes.
Oh dear. And you see him do like face palm, but very similar to how Nalarais does his like sow palms are just like.
Okay.
Dang it.
Let's get going. As we'll never get anywhere.
Let's get going.
Fun. That was him walking.
I don't know whether to find him interesting, funny, or annoying as fuck.
All of the above. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I think that's the best idea.
Yeah.
So I'll continue down the path. You find the fork in the road, and like you suddenly realize why you went the way you did. The right path isn't the easiest to see, and if you didn't know it was there, you don't know it's there kind of thing.
Go.
Oh, good. So it wasn't my fault. Okay. That's what I like to hear.
You guys eventually fall down the path. Will someone, like whoever it can be, want to roll a d10 for me?
Yeah, go
I
on.
rolled the last one, so
3.
that's why I rolled. God damn it. We're never getting up this mountain.
I changed my roll.
Roll that again, because yeah, that last time.
7.
7. Alright.
Better than 3.
As you guys head up the mountain, you can start to kind of see more of the kind of outspread of the main peak that it is. And it's a lot from it, and it's hard to tell from the distance that you've kind of seen it as you're heading up. You can tell that it's a lot wider than you initially kind of thought as well. You can see, you can just see what looks like, you can definitely see something, that something is going on towards the top end of that peak. You see like a lot of, it's mostly a kind of clear day at the minute. You can see several kind of black spots and dots just moving about at top bits.
Definitely a festival.
Yeah.
Black metal festival.
Yeah.
Up the mountain.
That's your invisible pineapples.
As you guys are heading up the mountain,
Mountain.
We've got
you guys kind of head up the mountain. The kind of built-in pathway just seems to stop suddenly.
Ah, that's where the kid got lost.
You do see just what now looks like
Look for
the
corpses of unfortunate cartographers.
the decaying body of what looks like a dragon
Oh my God.
this kind of line slumped up on the side.
Excellent.
Oh, the convenient map.
Problem is only detailed to where we are.
That'd be fine.
You might have been on the way back. We
Well,
don't know. Unlikely.
Path not travelled as much. Only he travelled it once.
Do you think this may be the cartographer?
I hope so. That was a really pointless foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm the one that normally critiques the whole story acting. You know, that's my job.
Sorry. I don't want to step on your paws. Okay,
It's better to be the cartographer. We've had some really pointless foreshadowing at this point, haven't we? Eh?
There you go.
So,
Wait, where's the stroke?
as you guys are heading up, it's kind of like you kind of get to that point. You can see.
Yeah, that's right. Wait.
Page 26.
You can see that as you're kind of heading up this way, the wall, one side of the mountain kind of heading up, not like one side between the smaller peaks. You can see what looks like a cave entrance just off this path,
Okay.
this end of this pathway as you're coming up. A sudden song, what sounds like a song or something, seems to start ringing off somewhere, not in the distance. I need
Definitely a race.
everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, who drank Darkspawn blood?
Fuck no.
I wonder what was in that bowl.
I'll put a pretty good idea on these.
Oh, nice.
Bye.
Ah, goodbye.
4.
Straight 18.
That's an 11.
11 is what you needed.
Woo!
The two party rogues
Rogue Joshua
are
everyone else
immediately
is
lulled into this song. They turn around to
Also
try.
hard, so-
You and Danita both turn around and try to find the source of the sound of this beautiful song starting to ring out. You hear it, and you're both now charmed by
Are those
the
diminished
creature.
thirds?
As you kind of see,
Ed Sheeran.
as you guys see off in the distance, what looks like these 6 figures flying towards you guys, directly towards you. And you can't figure out how far they are. They seem small, but as they get closer, you realize they're a bit bigger than you thought. They get even closer. You see a mix match of a humanoid with long, elongated arms, with like wings sprouting from behind the arms, flapping.
I look at
females, and mostly you could just see like 6 females, all different sizes, mostly naked. Probably one class seems to find 6 harpies flying,
Flying snooze.
flying. The lead one singing this ever beautiful song. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Honestly, if it's not a fucking succubus, my wife's charmed by a fucking harpy.
well,
Everyone might need to move their stuff.
maneuver the
Save the snacks.
snacks.
Well, snacks can go straight underneath the table. That's fine.
Oh, we'll put it down, then we will
Yeah.
move them.
Yeah.
down.
We'll find out how much we got and then we'll figure it out.
Yes.
Mind the
That's your
phone.
phone.
Excellent. Oh right,
Right, so
we have a thing.
Oh,
you guys, so Danita and Spring, you guys are there. That is click at the minute because I need to print his mini out. There. Ambrose is there for you, as Ambrose has Journey.
Ambrose setting
Huh?
that. Ambrose setting that.
Is that about
that? 6 figures, 2 classes.
Staying dead. Sensible.
Yeah, very
I
sensible.
might actually level them up soon.
Or are you just holding back on it?
Yeah.
There's along the
Is
mountains.
the bookkeeping just too much effort?
All these other figures are just going to be harpies because I have no harpy figures at the minute.
That sucks.
I know.
The drunk harpies, by the looks of it.
Yeah, cool.
Shush.
I
Oh, you just wait. Right, so,
need to be nice. I need to open my alcohol. Thank you.
too bright.
Not aiming for the bin again.
Nah. What's the fun in that? Alrighty then. What have I got? Right, Isabel?
I know she needs to roll.
Me too. I almost forgot.
We're too busy moving apron. 9.
Flake?
I got 14.
Damn, you actually got high.
Got a really pointless 18 because I'm charmed. That's going to be hard to for the rest of the fucking fight because my wisdom saves.
It's all good. We'll just shoot the
I know
shit
it's
out
got
of him.
mushrooms, but it doesn't need to get high.
I don't need
No
to.
wisdom save stuck.
So, probably those big ones, I'll use them once.
Use the big ones, Daddy.
So, during this. Come on. Work your damn thing!
No!
Technical difficulties, people. Bear with me one moment.
So
Elevate
much
music.
better. Okay, good hack. If you put D&D Beyond into desktop mode, you can see way more on the screen.
But it's tiny as fuck.
Yeah, but you can zoom in.
That's effort
Yeah, but you'd have to go through like 6
Why
pages
not?
of scrolling.
I
You
actually
just
get
go
more
through.
sections on each screen.
It's great.
though. Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. I see your
You
point.
go to
Oh, yeah.
the top right. View desktop side.
I'll give you that.
That was as Bob Ross would say, that was a happy accident. Just put a little down and down here.
There we go.
These are some very gruff sounding.
Ah!
There we
They've
go.
always seen in jazz clubs.
Yeah.
Smoke like 20 woodbines a day. Got that nice really.
It's Soundscape that decided to basically put the volume in that volume at low, and because I have a freaking iPhone trying to do it, it's at the bottom, trying to move it. Like, oh, you want to move the app? I don't want to move the app! I want to move the volume, you damn thing! Excuse me. Right, so, top of the initiative. Let me write these freaking healths down quickly.
Oh, Pippin is awake again.
Ready for battle.
The mute warlock needs his dice.
Yeah, could you
And
nuke
one.
these bitches for me?
Click is actually up first because he rolled really high in his
now he's stepping on
initiative.
your toes, is he?
Oh!
I'm rolling 6. I'm charmed.
He rolled a natural 19. Right. Is there anything he can do?
But we hope so, otherwise it's just dead weight.
Well, we've not invested too much in him, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's true. I fed him twice.
Just make sure there's something that you could possibly do to help with
We'll just cook.
the charm part.
Feed him twice. That's just like, you know, how you would feed like livestock. Just fatten them up. It's all good.
Eat him! He's corn-fed chicken now.
Porridge. Porridge fed chicken.
Wow.
Oat-fed.
Hey, oat-fed, yeah. That's good.
Right. First of all, then,
Free range.
what's the best spell? He's going to walk up to behind you at Spring. He's going to place his hand upon your back as you feel a sudden shimmering around you as you have Shield of Faith casted on you,
Oh, cool.
which means you have a +2 to your AC for the duration is up.
Useful.
Very nice.
So that's his action. Oh wait, no, that was a bonus action to cast that. Ooh. And therefore, he is going to use his action. He's going to hold his hand, raise his hand up, his open hand up. He's already drawn his sword afterwards. And he's going to cast Sacred Flame on the lead harpy, who's currently singing.
Burn, bitch.
And harpy's going to make a dex save, which fails. So it takes the full 2d8.
Yeah, Spring's not playing slapping.
Oh my god, no.
Cool. So a sudden column of flame shoots up, hits the lead harpy as it's making singing, and manages to maintain its singing.
Damn.
Bitch.
Right. Next up is Spring. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Probably not. No.
What'd you get?
5.
5. Nope.
Duh.
So, you're not necessarily stunned or anything, you're just charmed by this creature. Kind of thing.
The harmonies they're weaving are amazing. You're not hearing
Look, fuck you.
They're using. It's almost like throat singing, but not quite. That's it.
African throat singing.
Action, move, and bonus. I'm just critiquing their song.
Critiquing there.
You're just gonna add to the, it's like applauding the harpy.
Yeah, just, I haven't heard throat singing in years. It's amazing. Well done. And whilst you're flying too. With lung capacity.
Flake, you're up next.
Sure. Right, there's a nice collection of them over there, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's my fault.
Which is the one that's which was one card used
So
for charm
that's
spell?
the one leading. It's not its charm spell. It's the sit. They're singing. It's
So they're all doing it.
just the one. It's just the lead one's doing it. They all
The red
they
bitch.
all know they don't need to do it.
Okay.
Stop her singing, you
That's-
uncharmed.
well,
It's
yeah,
basically
that's what I
it's
think.
either that or it make you all try and roll 11 separate wisdom
No,
saving
that's fine. No, I'm
throws.
just going to hit the one that is doing it to try and break concentration. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring out an old classic that's not been on the show for a while. Let's do Moonbeam. Haven't done that before.
Hey!
Okay, I'll do it as
Why is there glitter on your forehead?
it's probably from this.
It's like a little speck of glitter. I can see it.
Aww. Don't question what he does in his spare time.
Considering we live on the same roof, I kind of feel like I have to. It's like he probably has to question me what I do in my spare time.
All the time. Okay, I'll do it level 4.
You do it level 4, will you? Yep.
Yep.
Is there a save they need to make, or is that an attack roll?
It's a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sorry, what?
A Constitution saving
Oh,
throw.
lovely.
Alright, so
Of 17.
pretty positive. I'm pretty positive that a 7 isn't going to beat your.
Yes, it's slightly low.
Oh dear.
So it's concentration up to a minute, and it's in 5 feet, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I think I'm hitting it straight on the one that needs it.
Yep, so that one, yep.
Yep.
It fails, yep, so.
Cool. So it's going to take 2d10, and then I increase that by an extra 2d10, so 4d10 radiant damage. I should have got my dice out. I forgot again. It's always the damn d10s that are hiding at the bottom.
Because they're barely used.
Yeah.
Nobody likes D10s,
Okay.
really.
No.
4d10 radiant damage, and I keep that up, and if anyone steps in it on their next turn. Okay, so that's not great. So that's
Could be worse.
4, 7, 14.
14 is exactly what.
Out of 40 10. 14.
Damn.
So it could have
They're
been
not
worse.
undead, are they? Just
No.
they sound like that.
Sadly. I rolled a 16 on its,
Yeah.
its concentration check to constantly maintain
Yeah.
singing, so it still manages to, but it's still within that boom bean.
Yeah.
Movie.
I'm fine. Yeah, so that's that. Next up, it is Danita's turn, who is also still completely and utterly fucking charmed by them as well, so.
Well, what?
End of her turn, she just managed to break the concentration. Must remember something about being charmed by something beforehand, and just like, no, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again. Breaks out. Unfortunately, it took her turn to kind of break out of that charmed effect. As she just kind of pulls out one of her daggers, gets her crossbow ready at hand just in case. That, Isabel.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna use a bit of meta magic, because why the fuck not?
Fuck yeah.
No, do the snap properly, please.
I don't want to ruin,
Better.
ruin the audio. Fucking hell.
Anyway, so I'm
Hey,
gonna
morning.
waste some sorcery points and cast. Thank you. Cast twin spell
Yep.
using blight.
The classic.
Mwah.
Take it on.
Yep,
lead.
bitch features there and one at the back, but they're always gonna have to move a bit closer. So, yeah, about where spring is.
Yep.
So, spells. Where would you be? And cast them both at 4th level, so it's a con save.
One at the front is an 8. The one in the back is a 3.
Yeah, not rolling well today. Rip.
That sounds like
And actually, you've got to do all the maths, so.
Okay, 10,
18, 2, 3,
30,
72, 4,
39,
17.
41 for the first one.
The singing stops. The spring, you come to your collective determinant, and then you look up and you realize what was making that sound. You're kind of slightly horrified, and you realize that, oh fuck.
Okay.
Then left the other one.
They were just using an auto-tune.
Oh!
Right. 4, 26, 31, 33, 37.
Which one are you in for, this one or this one?
Greeny bitch.
That one, yeah.
Green, that's
Green.
blue. The red.
You say bitch, female, male, yeah. Right. Okay, yep.
I wasn't looking really at the genders. I saw colours.
Yep, so you see the one that was singing with the moonbeam on it, and the moonbeam just kind of more lights up, like the effect of the blight spell is their body completely gets dehydrated and just sapped, and as the heartbeat just falls down. When you see the back one, you just kind of notice that at the back, peripherally, just like another one just like fall out of the sky.
Bye, Felicia.
There.
Well worth using 4 fucking sorcery points for that.
Oh, yes.
4.
Yeah, 1 for each level of magic. Right. It is now the Harpy's
I have
turn.
no idea how many you get.
Well, 2 of them are merely not happy with Belle.
I don't care if you're not happy with me.
And the other 2, I'm gonna try. Hang on. Yeah, 40 feet of flight, and they're gonna go surround the armored cunt at the back.
That's not the Kinku.
They're kind of on both of you.
So the ones against Flake first.
Sure.
They both make it. All of them just suddenly seem to get a club out of seemingly nowhere. Very video game style. It's like, I have a weapon, by the way, that you didn't know I
don't want to know where they got that from.
Club.
So claw and club attack against Flake. 13 and an 8 ain't gonna hit, aren't they?
Nope.
The second one makes their attacks. Yeah, they won't hit either. 14 and a 7.
Well, I'm just like, inconvenient.
Cheerly
Drums
style.
on my arm.
I was gonna say,
Such an inconvenience.
they've gone from singing to percussion.
Yeah. They're not even doing that well.
No, there's no
First
beat
one
here.
makes attack. Oh, fucking hell. One. Should have done the attacks the other way around. An 18 and a 21.
Both hit.
Right.
Alright, so the claw, first claw attack does 6 points of slashing damage, while the club does 5 points of bludgeoning damage. So one was a 5, and the second one. So kind of race the claws across, and as you're kind of being hit by the other one, it misses. However, the club comes in with a natural 20. For 5 points of bludgeoning damage. As it just whacks you in the gut, and you just, it's not necessarily the pain that gets you, but it's that feeling of,
That's a lot of porridge I hear. Raisins, raisins.
like when someone probably arm thrusts you in the gut, and you're just like, no! It's that feeling, but you're not actually being sick.
So it sounds like a period then.
Yeah.
How to gross the DM out.
Arm thrusting he's not got a problem with.
No.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into my personal experiences with certain things, and
Yeah, anyway.
not on camera,
Arm
not this stuff.
Anyway.
Exactly. Alright, so,
Ouch, I hurt.
back at the top of the initiative.
Coming.
What should I still use for that? A low tremor starts to make itself apparent as it gets stronger and stronger rapidly.
Interesting.
All of you feel this. And the harpies kind of feel this, and you kind of see the harpies all kind of start flying up a little bit. So they're not. But it is Click's turn. Click. So swing around, pull the shield round, swing his shield around so he's got a grip of the shield, sword, and just swipe at one of the ones who just attacked you. Flake.
Yeah, like you didn't go for the one that attacked Bell that actually did all the
Well,
damage.
it has to move.
Oh.
You can't really see Bell because Spring was in front of him at that point, but he's like right there.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 2 foot taller than him, and I've got a cloak billowing around the place. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has a 23 for him to hit.
It's majestic.
Exactly. That's all that counts.
And what is
More important than your life.
As he just kind of hits and just slices right across the. Where am I putting my ship? There it is.
Don't know what's the answer to that.
Makes his attack. Now his action as a bonus action. You're gonna raise his shield his hand from his shield up, focuses on the spot right behind the harpy he just attacked. Let's see. If I can find one. No, down here somewhere.
Spiritual weapon base.
It might be.
As a
It's the 5 piece.
spiritual club
There it is.
appears behind and then makes an attack as well.
Nice.
Oh, it's 7 piece.
Adjust it. That does another 10 points of damage.
Well then.
And that ends his turn. Spring.
What's stabby?
Bonus action, boots of haste, go. Speedy.
Before your turn
God damn it.
properly starts, the tremor starts getting stronger. More powerful, like something is causing this underneath the ground.
We might have time to wrap this up and get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. Boots of speed, go hasty.
Yep.
As a bonus action. If I move around to
Quick,
here,
let's give it 3 times.
that's flanking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're going stabby. So action and hasted bonus action is stabbing, which is a 24 and a 17 to hit.
Both hit. You're going to die.
Wow.
You gonna die for hurting my friend.
Okay, I didn't do any damage to me. I'm fine.
6, 8.
It's okay, I know you hate me, but bloody hell.
23.
No, I'm just so oblivious to everything.
I know.
It's great. It's like living out my real life in a cave.
It's only 32 points damage.
32.
Yeah.
Sweetie.
Disappointed with that.
Wait, you say only 32? That's low for him. 32 points damage, that's
Yeah.
come on. I'm the game.
Yeah, with sneak.
I'm the game.
I know, man. The rolls are shit tonight.
Right? You've definitely
Most-
carved into and really hurt this harpy as it kind of spins around, kind of to look at you. Your bones will make nice toothpicks for me.
Ah, shut up, you overgrown chicken.
You know that fried chicken we were on about, I think?
Looks like meat's back on the menu.
You boys!
During this hissy moment, and before Flake, you're able to actually take your turn.
Yeah.
Purple worm comes up right about here.
Well, not a purple worm.
Oh, you.
Thanks, Purple.
Ah, looks purple to me.
I don't have
We're
one
on the
to
mountain then.
I don't have one to resemble a frost worm.
It's true.
Not happy. Really not happy.
Massive worm.
He's rusty.
Oh,
Just get some ice cubes in the freezer.
amazing.
And ironically, it's actually his turn.
Wait a minute.
That just add his initiative, and his initiative is 1 higher than yours.
I feel like that's a bit cheating.
Hacks!
Shit.
Ugh. Run away!
I bet this thing's got a damage aura.
So it reaches down, and just with its almost sightless eyes kind of thing, just reaches down and aims straight for one of the harpies first.
Oh, okay. This is
Oh,
our
it
side
wants
show
chicken.
for a
Nice
little while.
one.
It wants chicken.
For the moment.
Yeah.
Until the harpy's gone.
Let's hope it gets full.
Right.
Oh.
As that harpy is just now inside.
Yeah, but you really want a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody chicken like that. He's not worried he's going to get someone other. I haven't finished tricking her.
Kind of moves over.
Let's move out of my melee range.
Actually, yes, it did. Make an attack of opportunity.
But what if it's on our side?
It's heading towards us in general.
Okay, fair enough.
Fucking trust it. So that's 28 to hit.
I'll hit.
Oh, for fuck's sake, damage rolls are shit tonight. 13 points. Stab. It's just a reflex. Something moves out of Spring's threatened range. She goes, ha!
Yeah, you felt this thing kind of coming up. That's it. You felt this kind of thing emerge from behind you. But you wanted to focus on this harpy, and you just see this giant of a mouth. The harpy's gone, and you just feel it move. Like you turn on that.
And gets flashbacks to that purple worm, which nearly ate him whole.
And is going to make an attack against Click.
Let's go for the chickens.
Which hits.
Bye. Well, that shiny armor makes him think he's a chicken burrito.
Or canned chicken. Depends how much you squish them, I suppose.
So.
Spazzing 2 more dice for what I want to do.
Stupid thing. And then. As Click is swallowed.
No!
Smell you later.
Alright, well, that's not ideal.
No.
Manages to maintain concentration on the spell, so Shield of Faith is still on you.
What? Eaten by a worm. Oh, big worm.
He's now inside the worm. Flake, your turn.
Is he gonna, like, do...
I'm either about to completely derail things as usual, or it's gonna not work at all.
Derail it!
Well, I don't know what his wisdom is. I don't think he's going to tell me.
I mean, it's a giant worm, and you could probably guess it's not going to be great.
Well, I'm going to cast Animal Friendship on them.
For fuck's sake!
He needs.
So what?
If he has an intelligence of 4 or less, it automatically.
Automatically succeeds, yeah?
Yeah, succeeds.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Or if it's not, he has to roll a Wisdom saving throw.
What's your DC?
17.
Actually doable. If I rolled a nat 20, it would be doable because there's a -3 to his wisdom. Oh, sorry, +3 to his. Oh, wait.
He's got what? +3?
Yeah, saving throw, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a +3, not a -3, because he. Which means I would have had to roll a 14 or higher.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 14.
Oh well,
Didn't roll
I
even.
tried. There's always next
I like
time.
the fact you rolled a purple dice for the purple one, though.
That's one of the critical roll dice.
Right.
Of course it is.
No.
It was actually right next to rolling natural 20 on it as well. I read the wrong bit because we've got two
Okay.
things here. -3 is his actual wisdom, and but it's got a +6 on his save.
Wow.
Or +3 on his save, because that.
That almost went well. Okay, well, as a bonus action, I'll hobble over, pretend to be her, hobble over to Belle and use healing. Which one it was?
So you move
Healing
out.
word.
So you're going to move out of range of the 2 harpies, who are going to take attacks of
It's
opportunity.
fine. They can try to drum on me some more.
What is the thing? What is your AC again?
18.
18. 1 definitely won't hit, but 21 will.
Sure.
D4s. And you just hear, as you're kind of moving away, you just kind of feel across the back of your neck, just like razor kind of sharp talons.
Ow.
As you
Immediately look to you, like,
you take 8 points of slashing damage, reduced down to 4 because of your armor.
I'll like it on the back of my neck. Sure. Makes perfect
Now the
sense.
claws aren't going to actually get through armor, but the armor gives you the benefit of taking reduced damage in
Yeah.
that form.
Okay. And then I do. Yes.
Just there. Nothing else. Just
Yeah, you also got your moonbeam up there as well.
Yes. Which I'm allowed. Does that moving it? Does that class as an action? I can just do it.
I think it's a bonus action for you to move it.
No, it is an action. Fuck.
Oh, what?
Damn.
You can move it. I'm okay for the moment.
Yeah, but
Where's
I've
that
already
action? He's already used his action.
Oh.
I'm using my
Cast-
bonus action to heal you because
Oh,
I've got a bonus action. I might as well just use it
fair enough.
because you know. Do level 3, which will be
You might.
3d4 plus 5. Well, if you go back up the fold, it might keep you alive.
Does that ever helped?
Well, you never know.
I'm squishy. I get hurt easily.
Goddamn d4s, they're impossible to pick up. Who designed them?
I've got 4 there.
I've got one more now. There we go. It's worth it now.
It's that hard work that's just paid off.
4, 9, 14.
There you go. 14
Nice.
points of healing for that.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, now you're saying.
Danita's turn around, looking up at this. So,
I'm just saying you didn't have to.
then he's turn around, looking up at this massive worm that's kind of looking down at her, and just like, okay, no, this ain't good. He kind of puts away her dagger, draws out her long sword, and makes a swing. Which one's a bloodstained one for Danita? With an unnatural 20 to hit. Doing 9 points of damage. And teleporting.
Hey. Amber's just chilling watching the fight.
Yep.
Ambrose gets an
Oh, wait.
opportunity attack against Anita. Oh wait.
Oh wait, I like you, but I'm not going to scratch you.
Lisbel, you're up.
Okie dokie. So Ashley just really helps with them. So, now that everyone's out the fucking way. Immolation!
Jesus
Dex
Christ.
save.
Yep.
Channeling your inner harpy.
I don't feel so sitting on the opposite side of the table when she says that, you know?
Yeah,
exactly.
so, the worm rolled a 4 with a dex of -1.
Ultra fail.
Could have been my friend if he rolled that.
Sorry, I had to roll 10 much higher.
That's shit.
What is with the damage rolls tonight?
That is actually shit.
Lift enough, he has awoken. What's the matter, mate?
I've gone feral, have I?
You have. That's 25 points of fire damage. And he takes 4d6 of fire damage at the end of his turn.
Yep. As you kind of did that, you kind of see something kind of reacting in the giant, in the frost worm.
Hey, quick! Well, at least it made him regurgitate him.
Yeah, it took 30 or more points of damage, and he failed his Constitution saving throw by 2 fucking points. Maintained.
Nice.
Alright, he has one for him.
Harpy's turn.
Oh yeah, that bitch is next to me, isn't she?
The Harpies are going to look up at this creature, look at you, all kind of look at each other. And they're going to change their tactics. They're going to fly up, circle round, and make all their own attacks against the
Wow,
worm.
I don't complain against that. But do we get any attacks of opportunity?
You can if you want to.
Yeah, you would. I think you would.
Yeah, you and Flake get attack opportunity against one of them if you want to make attack. Do
Yeah,
that.
fuck I do.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not. I want them to attack the purple world.
That's a 21.
That hits.
Okay, and then...
One point of poop damage.
You're not wrong.
One point.
Oh.
But it's with my fire star, so I get a +5 on that because of my fire. So 6.
Cool.
Your 6 is on fire.
No, Belle hasn't slept with anyone recently.
6 is on fire. Because you did 6 damage. There's a 6
I know, but in the Sping's voice sounds like sex.
Yeah. So you see like the first one kind of swing up, come up, claws scraping off this thick hide armor. Club, no use, it's getting hit on like the spikes around its neck, not finding purpose. Second one flies up, has much better luck. Claw finds a good fleshy bit underneath the where you assume like the chin kind of would be of it, and just like whoosh, slashes in quite deeply. The claw. Doing 6 points. 7 points. Club rolled a natural 20.
Oh, that's all default.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Eliminate the death.
And the last one will make its attacks. The claw strikes in. Now is the harpy's turn. As they all make the moves. Back to top of the initiative and Click's turn. Click spends half his movement to get up.
Never half.
Kill worm!
Yes!
Please.
So extend.
Does Moonbeam hurt allies that move through it around the enemies?
I can't. Yeah. Well, I guess. Yeah. It's just a zone of terror. They walk in. It's your own fault.
Right. Okay. It's
But it's behind the
non-discriminating.
purple worm, so
Well,
yeah. I killed him.
Click just kind of brings the sword round to almost kind of like a guarding position. Other hand stretched out in front of it with shield alongside. You see a kind of platinum light shining down the armor. His hand momentarily glows as it, then shoots out as a massive kind of bolt of beam towards the purple worm. Pew! Alright, that hits.
that hits.
Then
That's some dice.
Yep. As it casts Guiding Bolts, 5th level. At the creature. And it's now like one of its like now its head it kind of seems to now just be irradiated in this light that's glowing. So the next person who does an attack on it has advantage.
Sure.
As a bonus action. No, we're talking about the spiritual weapon up. He instead is going to just kind of put his hand up onto his chest and just kind of cast Cure Wounds on himself after taking a fair bit of damage from being swallowed.
Not anticipating any of
Alright, Spring, you're up.
Don't go in the moonbeam.
No, bad idea.
It's 40 feet
Oh,
tall. You can't
yeah.
climb over it.
Tall, icy, and ugly. Turn around to face it. Flourish the both weapons, like cross them down to shit white bloods on them. Spin, walk in. It's slaying time.
So your first attack has advantage.
Oh yeah. Which makes it a 26,
That hits.
and the short sword 14 probably doesn't get a hit.
14 doesn't hit.
Hasted bonus action. is a 24.
Hits.
So we get. Well, I don't want that one. I want one of them. Because the hasted bonus action is also the rapier. Come on, baby! Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, she got a decent roll tonight.
Yeah. 31. Plus 2 lots of that makes 47.
47.
Just got to do that 30 more times and we'll get the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's move action, bonus action, and hasted bonus action. Shame that short sword. Come on, you big, ugly piece of pus.
Lets out this terrible trill of a screech out. And
That's not what I meant.
everybody needs to make a wisdom save.
No, that's not what I meant. No. 14.
Not 20.
Plus 5.
Mine was in that 20
Right,
as well.
super saved. Oh yeah.
15 minus 1. 14.
21 technically, because I've got plus 1 wisdom. On the save anyway.
Right.
Oh, I've got plus 9 to wisdom saves. 29.
Hey, well done.
I need to
I've got plus 8 on charisma and con saves.
Just like I've got a pair of like slippers that make me more sneaky. You need to get like a woolly hat that makes you more
Yeah, I really
makes more makes you more
Well,
wise.
it
What you need is a monocle.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
I need to grow a beard. They give wisdom bonuses, right?
the 3 harpies,
That's what I made one.
who are all about 10 feet in the air scratching at this thing, all just stop moving, stunned, and all fall and hit the ground.
Ouch.
Sucks to be you.
So that's some full damage there.
Yeah.
Click is stunned.
Oh, click.
Danita is stunned.
Amber is probably stunned too.
Spring is stunned. The only 2 who made it are the only 2 who got a 20 or above.
Dang.
Hey.
Damn. We in trouble.
Right, I said it gives us a good chance to get out of here.
Up we go.
They can defend for themselves.
I'm
Ambrose,
saying,
let's go.
anything half of me can do that could really fuck us.
The 2 of you have noticed is like everyone just suddenly can't move. The screech pierced your ears, but you both managed to shake it off.
I still
You
got my
look
earplugs in. That was last night. Oh shit. I thought about
No
that.
wonder I couldn't hear anyone out here.
Oh, fucking hell.
And yet you're looking around at your party, and the harpies who have turned coat and given you guys a hand against this worm are all stunned and can't move.
Yeah.
The worm, mouth open in 3 separate directions, almost looks like it's smiling.
Shit.
That's terrifying.
No point.
Flake, you're up.
Okay.
Kill it.
I was thinking about that, yeah.
Kill it
It's on
kill it now or sooner. If you could do it sooner than now, that would be good. You're stunned right next to something that can swallow things whole. I don't like that.
I don't like that so much. Kill it now or sooner.
What is...
I'm gonna get eaten by another worm!
Well, that's good. Okay. I'm gonna get to the other side of Bell so I can get them, and I'm gonna...
So there.
No, yeah. To the point where I'm not directly in front of the worm, just to the side, so I can hit him and the 2 flying bastards, because why the fuck not?
Well, they're not flying, they're on the ground now.
Yeah, I mean, but they are flying bastards.
And Spring is directly in front of you.
Well, I want to be... Yeah, but I don't want to be in front of... Like, if I'm... Where's the good...
Okay, I can probably put you about there.
Okay, I don't want to hit him. I mean, if I have to, but I don't want to.
You're like, you gotta go and like, sorry, Spring. It's Spring. She's like,
Okay, so I'm gonna cast level 5 lightning bolt. So he's got to make a dex save of 17.
17.
And I know that his dex is garbage.
So,
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 17.
Yeah.
-1.
Yep. I knew it was a minus. We're good.
The 2 harpies just automatically fail because they're stunned.
So I rolled. So I get to roll 10 d6s, I think. 8 plus 2 for the level 5.
Yeah.
So
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I'll do 8 and I'll do another 2.
You want another couple?
No, I'll just roll them again. Well, the first lot were dog shite.
Damage rolls,
So-
like, man.
First 4 were 10. Next roll 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 more. 22, 21. Plus another 10. So 30. That'll do.
Can I just say something?
And did I hit the other guys at the back as well?
Um,
Because I was aiming for.
we never did a dex save for his extra damage at the end of his turn.
Oh.
5.
You fucking failed that shit. 10 points fire damage.
If there's any flammable objects in the room and I just shot, they also catch fire. But I think we're
You've
like,
melted the snow.
Fuck yeah!
In
It
the
just
area.
looks awesome. It just like whoa.
So most of it was already melted by the immolation
Yeah.
spell, but you've kind of, as a lightning bolt had, the heat just has now a streak of this, like no snow
Yeah.
up to the side of the mountain.
And I used the very last bit of it to just like write my name in the snow. Frick.
You know it, right?
Yeah.
No, it's new, isn't it?
Yeah.
We
And
taught
you just
everyone.
see, you can see a small, like, kind of
remind me.
hole in the mountain where the lightning hit. It's probably about that deep of a hole, and
Yeah. Just like
very, very Goku to that.
absolutely.
Yep. And with that, Danita's turn. Nope, she's still stunned. Isabel.
What was the other d4? Because I need it for blood magic. I mean, things.
For not like magic, too late to do that.
That's not too bad actually. So, just gonna hurt myself a little bit there. 10, 14.
I still always hear the Kermit version every time I say it. I can't help it.
Okay, so Belle is gonna use a little bit of blood magic, because why the fuck not?
Waka waka.
Waka waka waka.
To basically combine 2 of the same spell together for full damage.
Alright.
It's a little bit of immolation again, but it's being put just behind the worm, so it hits both the harpies and the worm.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Does anyone have
Good man.
8 more d6 I can borrow?
You sure you got enough dice or?
Right, so the worm got a 16,
Mm-hmm.
and the harpies
That's quite satisfying actually.
Rolling a full dice of trait.
Whole dice of 6s. Every single one.
And so what's your spell DC?
It was 15.
15. Alright, so the worm saved,
So it takes
the
half damage.
harpies didn't.
It's fine.
Well, the harpies are fucked.
Ash on the wind.
If you roll just ones, they'd be dead.
Well, one of them definitely would be.
30.
I get 1 hit point left again. That's usually my game.
Leaving on
3 actually.
Close enough.
The other one only had 1 point of damage on it.
56. And obviously half down for him, so that'd be 28.
28. Yep.
Now I've got to try and figure out which dice are mine now. That's not mine. That's mine. That's not mine. That's definitely not mine. Although I very much like it. Oh, mine. Thank you.
You did that burst of fire from behind the worm, getting the worm, the two harpies involved. You see as the other two harpies on the ground just freaking scatter to ashes, stunned, unable to move. Willing to help you guys, and then you guys just stabbed them in the back while they weren't looking, basically.
They fucking stabbed us first!
Fucking sell off.
They weren't necessarily helping us, which is defending their territory against a natural predator of theirs.
Me.
Chicken.
So that they were next in the initiative, not with their freaking plus nothing wisdom. We're gonna get out of that freaking
Damn it,
stun.
that could have been my animal friends.
So it's Click's turn. Click. Let's see if Click can get out of this.
So fucking work using that spell slot.
Fuck's sake, Click. Fucking cleric. Nope. Fucking 18 justice.
Yeah, fucking cleric.
So Click is just like.
Damn it,
Stop it.
Click!
Spring.
I
Any
need
wisdom saving throw.
It's a DC of 20, right?
Yeah.
Only a natural 20 is going to save me. That'll get me a 19 anyway, so. Nope.
You're loving this fight.
I need to do something about Spring's wisdom save throws. It's like one of my highest priorities. I know what I'm going to do, but I need to level. Like twice.
It's the worm's turn now.
Oh shit.
Attack of. Oh no.
One is not even left your thing, anyways. It is ignoring the fact that
you guys.
yeah, it's ignoring the fact at the minute that 3 of the left standing party is stunned and going straight for the thing that just set it on fire twice.
I'm gonna die.
In hindsight, maybe you should have run the fuck away after doing that.
So we rolled a 4
Okay.
plus 15 to
Okay.
hit for a 19,
Okay.
which hits.
Mm-hmm.
Isabel is swallowed.
Fuck.
Giggity. So you first take
The secret is to chew your way out.
17 points of piercing damage,
Yep.
Ooh, that might be an insta kill.
and then 12 points reduced down to 6 cold damage as your resistance to cold.
That's a half health.
One go.
You're now swallowed, therefore you are blinded and restrained.
I mean, good luck, because I'm not going to be able to help.
Within the worm. Second attack.
Hello.
Is 33 to hit?
Yeah, it is.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. Spring is swallowed.
And you swallowed too.
He looked at the
Oh shit.
I can do it!
He looked at the Goliath and thought, not that hungry. If he eats me, he's got to roll some dice. Because he might turn into something else.
13, so that's 22 points of piercing.
Right, yeah, once I get this fucking thing to actually work. No. Okay.
Bollocks.
This sort of version of Drains needs to do something with the edges of the screen. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 22 points damage.
22.
Not 52, 22. No.
Followed by 18 points of cold damage.
Okay. I mean, that's not good.
Flake, your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's try this again.
that's not good.
Let's try this again.
Dex saving throw. Even if I'm swallowed, it's still active.
You
That
wanna
was
do it as well?
a 10.
4 damage. Why is it when I'm fucking swallowed, I get the good rolls? 16.
Desperation.
Burn, bitch, burn.
Right, I'm doing it again. Animal friendship. I will tame this beast.
Wisdom save,
Wisdom
yeah.
saving throw 17, please. What?
That's a 6.
Okay. Come on, worms. We're going on an adventure. Can we leave the cave?
Come on, work.
You're not in a cave, you're out in the open. You're in a...
Oh,
take my friends.
Yeah.
It's usually
Yes,
good one.
okay. So, I've got him for 24 hours.
How much did you pay for that?
Can I just...
It's a level 1 spell.
Right, so what is the exact wording of the spell? Just clarification for me.
Sure. My character sheet just disappeared. Oh, you get the book.
No, I'm getting the book out to see his stats.
What can I do with him?
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, because then I...
Sorry, hang on. Just get the sheet back up.
Oh, wait.
What's that?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Do you like...
No, this is good for you guys.
Oh, okay. Continue.
Wait, is this permanent?
Right, hang
We
on.
have a permanent worm. Wait, that sounds
Hang
wrong.
on.
I want to get that looked at.
I need to
Yeah.
total all the fire damage you've done to him. 'Cause
No,
he's
don't you kill
vulnerable to
him.
fire damage. So which means...
You've just
Well,
burned
one-
my worm.
Right, so
How
I'm
many
not
hit
gonna,
points
I'm
have
not
you
gonna
got left?
apply it to all of it because it's literally I don't know how much of it was actually
No.
fire damage.
But
A
yes.
lot of it was fire damage.
Fucking
So I'm not eating?
Vomit.
that's it. You guys just vomited out.
Cool, good.
Okay, cool.
What's the point of the spell?
Basically, we can now convince him that we're not his enemy.
Does it say that only affects certain types of things? Like say it has to be a beast or anything like that, or
It just says convince a beast that you
A
mean
beast.
no harm. Yeah.
a beast? It's not a beast. It's a monstrosity.
So that's what I'm worried about. It's a creature type.
It's a creature type.
Oh no.
Does not specify very clearly.
Get the book.
I can look up if you want to carry on with it.
Yeah, beast is not in capital, so I don't know.
I'll look up if you want to look at this.
Consult the Book of Almonds.
Oh my god, you folded over a page corner, you animal.
I know. I'm not impressed by that either.
I should take you outside and beat you with the book.
Please don't beat it too hard.
I love it.
Thank you.
I need to be able to play drums next week.
Yeah, true. It does say beast, but it doesn't have it capitalised or anything.
Point whether do I do rules as written or
Yeah.
rules as
Well,
in
this is
felt.
homebrew.
Giant spiders are a beast, giant eagles are a beast.
Yeah,
Lions are beasts.
this isn't a beast. This is a
Direwolves are
monstrosity. Yeah.
beasts. Yeah.
I'll take us that. You yeah.
Creature
So you
type.
try. So your second time trying, and you just don't feel a connection. You just feel this jumbled mind inside of it.
Charm monster is the word here.
Well, can I just maybe take my turn again? Seeing as
Yeah, Flake know enough to not do that.
Yeah.
because first
After
time I
the first
failed.
Yeah, I'll give you your turn back because you would have realized the first time.
Super rad. Okay. Well, so if I lightning bolt it again with everybody inside.
No, they're not.
What happened to the?
They're not inside. They've been puked up
Okay.
because of the fire. Because it took
Oh,
fucking
okay.
shit on the fire.
Sorry, I was reading the rules when you said that bit. Okay. Is he bloody yet?
Oh yeah, he's fucking bloody as shit right now.
Okay.
Good.
Then I will.
There is a god.
Oh yeah, I've got that as a spell. Because I'm a cleric. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna use. What's it called? Level 4 inflict wounds.
Yes.
Wisdom save?
It is.
Touch attack, isn't it?
It's a touch, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, maybe I shouldn't. It's a melee spell attack.
Do it.
Yeah, but I've got like.
I don't think
Uses
it's
your
actually
spell.
good.
Wait.
Hang on. Oh, come back, fucking page.
No.
Yeah, the desktop version is
Funk
very
says
on
no.
Because as soon as you get near the edge of a page, it's like, I'm going to take you to the next page.
Bye.
It's like I'm actually doing my hit point, taking damage on the desktop version.
Yes, alright. Come back here. Wounds. Oh, I get a +9, so that's alright.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, it's a 17 +9, so
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
26. So I get to do 3, 4, 5, 6 d10, is it? Yep, 6 d10 damage. Necrotic damage. Maybe d10's not there.
Didn't really hurt him the fact that he's set alight multiple times.
Yeah.
Just coming in to mop up. I'm doing.
My bad, that's why
Bit of
you don't
chaos.
get a lot of creatures that have vulnerabilities.
No,
It's
you
just
don't.
like.
You really don't.
I'm gonna KS this from you now. That's too much. Maybe not with those numbers.
Yeah, whatever.
So that's
I've got the pleasure of just setting him alight. I'm okay with this.
21, 30.
30? 30 dead, yeah? That's literally what you needed. How do you want to do this?
Well,
I said
literally
undefined
had
sunlight.
30
well, I
points.
just did necrotic damage to him, so I guess I'm just gonna walk up to him and go, my sweet child. I put my hand on it and he just withers, just like shrivels
My
up. Literally
sweet
like,
child.
it looks like when you find like a worm that's just ended up on the pavement on a hot day. Just very big.
Just like
It's basically just a giant honk of leather. So if anyone wants any worm leather,
No, I'm good.
it could be like jerky.
It sounds like we leveled up then.
We do.
We did.
The worm hits the ground. It's kind of armored shell plating sticking out. And everything.
And the party waits the rest of an eternity for spring to come out of the stun.
So the stun lasts a minute. It's
Alright.
not affected by the worm being conscious or not.
Nope.
Just for the record, I've got rid of Moonbeam now. I've decided there's no
Okay,
point in that bit zone of terror being there anymore. Just seems like someone might accidentally walk into it.
Or might have got vomited through it, but
That would have been really
I
unfortunate.
really would.
Yeah, so the worm hits onto the ground. Just under a minute passes as Spring, Danita, and Click all regain the use of their muscles and everything, and the stun wears off.
Ow.
That was jolly good. What a jolly fun fight that was.
Not fun. No fun. Oh.
Hey, Click, you're okay. You're okay, Click. It's alright.
Are you still
Okay.
alive? Oh.
Are you still alive?
I'm starting to like him. I must kill him quickly. Before I get more feelings.
The child must die before we develop feelings for them.
It will take the moment as the aftermath of this kind of battle that was just went lopsided quite rather quickly. We'll take a little break. We'll take about 5-minute break and we'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
In the meantime, enjoy Pippin. Yes, indeed. We are back. I'm happy to be so. Begin immediately, where we left off.
You got us some.
I just ended. Yeah, I would say you have some harpy meat in front of you, but it's all kind of ash now at the minute. It's because they've been pretty much set on fire, blighted, and lightninged to death.
Hey,
Doesn't
you
sound
wanted
like
them
a
dead. Didn't specify how.
That's true.
Eat.
I tried to barbecue something, it didn't work.
We still have now the freaking husk of this giant frost worm. Mine there, it's like armored shells spiked in white, just all kind of coating its outside.
Look, I'm just putting it out there. Who wants a giant worm tent? I think that would make some awesome tent. Or maybe just
Moment
like a sleeping
passes
bird.
as you're all kind of collectively trying to get through all this, and I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is he alive again?
Cocked.
Hang on. Oh, piss. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
12.
12.
7.
Poopy roll, only got a 15.
Danita succeeded. Click failed.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
End the campaign. See you later, guys.
The worm's body kind of hits the ground, starts slowly shriveling up, and the kind of mixture of everything. A different reaction happens. As an outward force of cold energy from the worm explodes out.
Ah, fine.
Ooh.
Take off that after.
Yeah, I was going to say it's dex save, so yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's 22 damage to everyone who failed.
What kind of damage?
Cold.
Cold damage.
So half for me.
Am I
Yep,
doing
you
cold
have to
damage
get
as well, being Mr.
12.
Boy?
You take 12. Click
How
take.
was 12 half of 22?
Yeah, hang on.
Sorry, I meant 24. Sorry. You can actually literally see the dice if you want. 12, 22, 21.
Very well.
I'm literally on 1/3 hit points. Perfectly.
I am resistant to cold damage. Huzzah!
So you take 12 points.
I do indeed.
Click's the only one who
I'm
takes
resistant to
full fucking damage.
Fucking great.
I need to heal myself. I might use a candle.
Yeah, well, you know, as well.
I've got 4 charges on them, so
Good? Right.
don't waste too many candles. Just use.
Or just,
Right.
use the cleric.
Yeah.
Click just walks into the middle.
Oh, I quit.
As this is healing, as this kind of platinum, kind of silver
Actually,
energy
you waste those slots.
Yeah, there you go.
starts kind of spreading out as he casts Mass Cure Wound on everyone.
Very good.
Up to 6 creatures, yes, that's everyone. So everybody heals. $19 points.
Cool. And I'm not resistant to healing, so that's good.
Suddenly out of nowhere, a really friendly wizard just comes in and counters me. Another wizard turns out to counter spells, and like there's just a long line of wizards
Okay.
counter spelling each other for no reason.
Oh, I think
That was funny, I'm sorry.
Face down on the chair.
Back to the
Does
camera.
not look comfortable.
No,
It is to him, apparently.
Yeah.
it's a shame.
Feeling urge for spring to.
What time of day is it?
Looking up and judging by the day, it's probably just a little bit after midday.
I called nap time.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You need a short rest.
Or a long one.
You need
I
to
mean,
make some
if it's
progress
4
on this.
hours short that rest, I can have
Yeah.
a long rest.
Yeah, definitely need a short rest. I need to spend some hit dice. I'm in trouble.
I can heal you.
Yeah, true.
I mean, after a short rest I get is I mean, I'm back to full health anyway, so it doesn't bother me. So if you want
Yeah.
to take a rest, we can
I
do
need
that.
to take a rest.
Yeah, do rest, spend some hit dice, because then if we get another fight, we still got spells.
Yeah, sure.
Can't do Song of Rest, which I can't remember what the fuck it does. Song of Rest. Everyone gets an extra 1d6 hit points if they spend any hit dice during the rest.
Do that.
So I'm doing a little restful song whilst we have a rest. It's a good time to do a restful song.
Yep.
I'll do one first now.
Oh,
Plague!
wow.
Plague!
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have the plague.
Yeah, what song were you singing with your little...
Yeah.
It was a nice relaxing song.
So it sounds amazing like steamed vaporizer.
Cannon of course. Nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
What does Song of Rest do again?
That's a d6 hit point recovery.
We're only 10 away from full health now.
I spent all but 2 hit dice and I'm 1 hit point off max.
Yeah, Click spent half of his, and because your Song of Rest got to full.
It was a bit of a shaky fight there for someone.
Yeah.
Click kind of walks forward. Like, does anyone still need healing?
No, I think I'm okay, thank you.
How?
Thank you, that was
I can
very,
down
very useful.
potion.
How bad?
Just a scratch.
He kind of reaches up, kind of brushes your arm a little bit with his feathered hand.
Aww.
So heal for 10 hit points.
Huh, exactly what I needed.
Perfecto. Spring spends the rest of the rest.
Better.
Spring spends whatever time he has left of the rest after doing his song to try and clean this geck off his gear.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
You got some heavy duty cleaner in your back.
I haven't.
I don't think there's going to be a dry cleaner on this mountain.
No, no.
Very unlikely.
Highly unlikely, unfortunately, but I do have a clothes cleaning kit in my inventory.
How convenient.
That's not too bad though.
Yeah.
So looking around, you kind of see the open cave towards the end, like the small river that kind of seems to be trailing down out from it on the side. You get kind of the sinking suspicion. Like, make a survival check.
Okie dokie. It's not fixed day for survival checks, but that's still a 15.
Do you have advantage on survival checks in the mountain
I don't think so.
as a Goliath?
I don't think so.
Can't remember if being in the mountains does give you something. You can't.
I have, resistant to cold is one of the features. Where's it on? Features and traits. Nope. Nope, and nope.
A lol, nope.
Fair
Well,
enough.
I still got 14, so.
Yeah, right, that's not too bad. Working out kind of the way you guys come and kind of where the pathway has ended, not too kind of far from this entrance. Figure that if you go through this cave, you might end up getting up to where you need to be. In the main.
My spider sense is
Hopefully not literally.
Yeah, and now watch me as I transform into a spider.
No, you're a T-Rex here, not a spider.
This place isn't called Kirithongol, is it?
Nope.
It is.
Good.
Come into my lair.
You guys head up and start traveling kind of
No.
further up.
Freddy's cute.
Several steep slopes and some of the kind of the actual rocky terrain inside this mountain that you're having to climb up. Getting up further into the mountain. I need everyone to make athletics checks. to
Thank
get
God I
to
ditched
this.
the dress.
Athletics checks are definitely not one of my strong suits.
No.
Fucking hell.
Hey!
Shame my athletics is -2.
Oh!
I got a 6.
I got 8.
Someone's carrying me. You. Both of
Danita
us.
got a 9.
Wow, we all beans that one.
Wow, man.
Click got a natural 20.
Oh, it's so tired.
Isabel and Click are just like, Click just in this heavy arm, it's like, just go on.
You can fucking fly, can you?
Yeah.
You can't
Oh, of
fly.
course not. Sorry.
Fuck, I could have just used my cloak as Valkyrie.
Yeah, wait a minute. If we're talking about climbing shot like that, I think I'll... Yeah. Hang on a second. We're talking about actual flying. Or climbing.
don't have
Climbing, I mean, it's not like pure straight up, but it's a heavy steep. It's kind of like a steep like that. There's no way you can just kind of walk up or kind of crawl up of it. It's very heavy steep upwards.
Can use the instrument that the bards use the fly spell.
Yep.
I'm just going to wild shape
At
into
will.
a pigeon. Just fly up.
Yes! So you just see...
Giant pigeon. No, just normal sized pigeon.
So Click's kind of start making his way. It gets small ways up there, and Lisa, you get up there and realize, like, wait a minute. You activate your cloak as two kind of celestial-like wings come out of your back, and you start flying up.
That looks like effort.
Spring, you just remember to start playing the song, and then suddenly your ability to fly kicks in, and you start shooting up.
That looks like effort.
Music is no effort, darling. It is in my soul.
All I did was put the cloak on. I'm not doing anything.
Danita point out like a rope and some hooks. She's like, "Fuck you guys!" and start rapidly climbing.
Oh, I was going to pick her up on the way.
Well, she has second story work. She can climb things up like ridiculously
Like
quickly.
full on like Adam West Batman style.
And all this is happening, you suddenly hear a as you go on to look up, and you see a pigeon flying up. A great pigeon with what looks like tattoos of Bob Rossian moss, afro, and beard. Bob Moss.
Bob. Oh.
Flying up.
Just start tapping at the rock.
You make your, you guys steadily make your way up this like 70, 80 foot vertical steep.
Yeah, fuck that.
You get to the top. See a massive plateau, open cave area on one side. It looks out onto the entirety of the continent. You can see from behind. You suddenly realize as you get to the top, the fact that two of your party members have wings and you can just hear the flapping of the wings going, that becomes just two sets of wings in a multitude of feathered wings flapping.
I found him.
Yeah, this is the happiness and going back down.
Same. I'll take you down with me.
You get up and you
I'm
just
gonna blend
see
in.
you see birds of all sorts up there. You see crows, you see ravens, you see other
Now, don't get lost with the pigeons.
pigeons, hawks, falcons, vultures.
Emus.
Simba was the Black Hawk.
You see all these birds
Find someone's...
flying about, circling around each other in the main
About the
kind
crows.
of area. As you all get to the top, fly spell diminishes, cloak returns back.
I
I'm
can't
just
use
a
that
pigeon.
for the
Yeah,
rest of
yeah.
the
I'm gonna
day.
say. Are you gonna say as a pigeon?
I feel like
Are
I'm
you
going to be incognito for a bit. Even though I've got an afro, a mossy, and like bright blue little pigeon slippers on.
You wall shape with the fucking slippers
Yes.
on. Oh
They're
my
never leaving my feet.
Pigeon
Wait, did the rest of my clothes just fall off the mountain then?
No. It's watching. They all kind of. It's like polymorph. They all just
So
form into you.
So I'm wearing
But you somehow, with this
Oh,
advantage
the
of your
pigeon.
druid cleric nature, have managed to somehow keep the bright blue, fluffy slippers.
Yeah, oh
If
yeah.
anyone watching this right now, live stream or later down the line, is a really good drawer, please draw this and send it to us, because I really want to see how people make of this. Really need to see this now.
Or Photoshop it.
Yeah.
Whichever's easier.
I'll do that.
You all kind of make your way up there. You can see all these birds and so many other birds like parrot, parrots, freaking peacocks, and sort of the colors are amazing, but the one defining color is black. You see some more blackbirds flying through this cacophony of wings than anything else.
Are there any penguins?
And it takes... Unfortunately, they're flightless birds. Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to get
so
up
they weren't
here.
invited, I see.
Oh,
So that is
racist.
Racism!
Ableism.
You're all kind of looking at this, and you see this massive, like, chamber in this area. And you kind of dawns on you slowly, like, we're here for a reason. And then, almost all the same moment, you all look directly up, as realizing abundantly clear there's one set of wings that are flat. The sound are louder than others. A hawk, as big as the dragons themselves, flying, holding hover the top of this cavern, looking down at all of you.
That would be the dude we need.
Oh, you have made it up here.
A map would have been helpful.
Simdal.
The gargantuan bird starts slowly floating down.
Spring
The
to
birds-
the bow and hold the bow.
The birds
I do
scatter.
it too, but I'm still a pigeon.
Birds
So
start
like,
scattering
I'm
and
picking up
finding
food.
different. All the birds scatter, start finding different nesting points throughout the entire sea of this cavern. You see there are a lot of different nesting points and little tunnels for them to kind of hop along through to wherever they need to get
Go
to.
nest with their fellow pigeons.
You kind of fly around and you just and they're all just like barring your way. He's like, no, you need to go back to the middle with your friends.
I've got to stop the pigeon music command now. Stop the pigeon.
Fine. I get out of my wild shape. Walk back.
Oh, Hanna-Barbera.
As Black Hawk lands, you see all this dark tendril energy starts surrounding it as its form slowly shrinks.
Ooh.
But a mere moment later stands in front of you what looks like to be an elf. Ears slightly longer, more protruded than any other elves. Long, dark black hair, half it tied up, the other half dripped down. You see him in dark leathers. Not necessarily like armor, but just leathers. A big cloak made of pure wings. Flapsing back. Coming down it. Is it wing? It could just be folded wings the way it is.
Oh.
Looking down at you first, Spring. There is no need to bow within this chamber. You're none of you are disciples of mine, nor have you risen to the heights of this height yet anyways. So until then, formalities aren't required, but accepted.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure there's a reason 5 plucky adventurers would make their way this far up the mountain.
Try very hard to adventures, but okay.
Yeah,
There was sort of like dragons and...
Yeah, these dragons have come back. They don't want to be around anymore. They're kind of messing everything up, and we're looking for these things that can help
They
us
froze
against
our tavern.
them. Yeah.
Oh, and my son. He was in there as well.
there's a lot of bad stuff going on. Like, bunch of dragons appeared, and we went out to
Killed a few
the
people.
Dragonborn, and they told us there were things you could find.
We were
like-
told-
Silence!
You said there was no... Oh,
Oh, damn, that was...
Basically, we were told you could help.
that's not silence.
Lay it straight. Too many talking at once. From the beginning,
We didn't have a plan.
why have you come here?
For the gift of the gods that is said to be in your possession or keeping.
No gods give me gifts to give out. I'm a Loa. I'm different.
Oh no, is that the other thing? Was the
No, we need to go find the other guy.
Yeah,
for
the
gift of the gods.
Sphinx had them? What was the thing
The
these guys had?
Sphinx.
He's lower.
These lowers had some other sort of blessing, did you not?
You're after the blessing.
Yeah, that was it.
I understood.
It's been a long day. I've been swallowed.
I understood.
Damn you, Apple.
Do it that way, bro.
You said something about dragons. Gargantuan dragons, by any chance?
Mhm.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're bad.
He turns over and he looks more out towards the horizon. That is the entirety. A beautiful view of Alex. beautiful view of Alex Terra. You can now see the multitude of different things that make this up. This floating city in the middle. You can see far off to the northeast side what looks like a sickening jungle smattered up there. You can see a desert-like area furthering down the rest of the eastern side, down to several port towns and cities in the south.
Wowzers.
I did swear I saw Rokenor fly not too many days ago.
That's good news.
I don't think it is.
This blood needs to be shut down.
She's never gone for too long. And if what you say is true, trouble may be coming. Where is Nalarais? Where are the other adventurers that traveled with them? They should still be alive, shouldn't they?
No,
They should still be able to come back.
They're mostly dead.
They lost their immortality.
Yeah, they gave up their rings of immortality just before this happened.
Of course, that sounds about right for that. Well, he has his own demons to fight, and he can fight them on his own at this point. He is not my chosen.
Ouch.
No, my chosen is somewhere else. I assume he has tasked you all with trying to finish this then.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
He's not a very hands-on kind of guy.
He was 1,000 or so years ago. Nowadays... like
That's
most-
a long time ago.
Nowadays, he owns a tavern that he likes moving every now and again.
Yeah.
a long time ago in the definition of a life, those whose life are not eternal.
Yeah, okay.
So it sounds like I need a new champion.
I know.
Don't look at me. I'm already spoken for.
So?
I'm already one
You
champion.
may be spoken by a god, but not a Loa. Two separate entities.
Yeah, but it's hard
And
enough
plus-
having one god in my head, let alone like more
And plus, how do you think we have these gifts and these powers? Gods
I
themselves
don't
bless
know.
us as well.
people. Not a clue.
I'm but what is the word you mortals use? Not avatar, not champion. Messenger. Yes. Messenger of the Raven Queen herself.
Oh.
Who here feels worthy enough to be a champion under that name?
Click.
Raven Queen.
You're a little
I
raven.
mean, that sounds like Danny's kind of thing if you ask me, the Raven Queen.
Yeah, and Danny's just like...
Okay. What?
What's like the job description?
Yeah, I mean, what does this involve?
Well,
I mean, we want to be able to make the best use of your gifts, so if you can tell us what your gift would do, we can find out who amongst us would be best able to use it.
If it's like a stealthy thing, it'd definitely be me.
Wait, no.
No.
No?
You already have the stealthy slippers. Don't need anything else.
What about stealthy mittens?
No.
Two of them.
he kind of places his hand behind his back, and underneath, like his wings cloaked.
And he pulls out a gun.
What's up, motherfuckers?
You hear the ruffling or flapping of feathers from right behind him. After a moment, he pulls out this incredibly beautiful lance, polearm, that looks to be made purely of feathers. The tip itself, several serrated feathers surround it. For one who could wield this, will be a champion for me.
I think I was gone.
I don't think any of us have got. Is it a spear?
Yeah, it's basically spears down as martial weapons.
Fucking
I'm not,
do
I'm
that.
not proficient with any
Fucked.
weapons. We've.
Party composition problem. Might well.
I mean, I guess I've got a staff.
Well,
I got a quarter staff, Mr.
I can
Proficiency.
use it as- yeah.
Well, no, there's a pathway I think you're taking with Spring, which that would actually work with in terms of his character development and leveling. Because what I did previously in the Dream Realm ain't going to be the way I level him.
No, proficient weapons. No, I do have.
You're
I've
proficient
got
with martial weapon.
I'm proficient with spears and javelins.
Oh, congratulations, you do then.
over to you, baby boy.
I guess that's just what.
mean, yeah,
Or
Click is as
Click.
well, but I don't know Click's going to be with, how long Click's going to be with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, technically I do at least 5, so...
Yeah, true.
For the long haul for a little while, but
Yeah.
that's it.
A raven who wishes to fly. Of course. Well,
Acrobatic, Click.
you see, kind of Click waddles, kind of waddles up, sword and shield on his back already.
Oh, that's quite cute, though. Just a little waddle.
Like a penguin.
Look at me, I'm so proud of myself.
And just like, as he kind of walks up to Simbi, the staff just drops. Click kind of grabs it. And you see the sudden shape of it start to meld more to Click's size.
Like a little toothpick.
Toothpick of doom!
I stab you.
Always that point's really sharp.
With the swift hands, Simbi kind of swirls it around, and you see kind of Click start floating in the air.
Is it too late to change my mind?
Yes.
What? Let's go.
Hey!
A test.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
A leap of faith.
Oh.
Oh.
He moves his hands.
Just yeets him
And
off
just
the mountain.
that. And you'll see Click just over the balcony that drop.
Oh.
I mean, that's one way of getting rid of him, I suppose.
So if we go back to the bottom, we'll pick up the staff. Then we're back to back to it. Oh, I look over the edge. Can I? Is it like it's too cloudy to probably see?
Not too bad. I mean, this area has, like, the clouds are slightly higher than this.
Ah, okay.
But it just looks like, because you're not at the peak. You're not in
Oh,
at
we
the
just
peak
with the
bit.
plateau, yeah.
Yeah. You look down and over. You are expecting that kind of wily coyote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, you just, instead of seeing like, you see a, as somehow the slow fall spell has been casted onto Click.
Spring, what did you do?
Nothing. Don't look at me. I'm not interfering here. I am no.
For once, it's not my fault.
I've learned my lesson from the hag.
Oh, yeah.
You see, you all see at the center of the edge a sudden black mass going as Simba is taking his true form as the gargantuan black hawk. Flies down, swoops, catches, Click. And you see more tendrils of magic start to kind of flow in the area around him. He comes and lands as you guys give him room to land. Click. Still holding the polearm. Looks down. You can see now on his leg, the only kind of bare bit from his fur, you see the symbol of a black hawk now, what looks like a tattoo there.
So cool. Who does your ink, man?
A gift. A gift from Alola.
Cool.
You now, young one, can fly. This is my blessing for you.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Click, and fly.
Oh.
It's gonna be so harder to get rid of him.
At least he won't be climbing my backpack again, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, at least we can send him back.
Do you
Tell
want
him
to
to
fly?
fly.
Blessed?
I need a flying paladin.
Cleric.
There.
Bring in the flying cleric.
He's literally like Doctors Without Borders. He's just gonna fly into war zones now. Heal.
He's a war cleric.
Oh, God.
Oh dear. So that's already a thing. Alright.
Interesting.
I know not where your next step in this adventure lies.
Ooh, that was gonna be my next question. There's 4 others.
Teleportation circle back?
Who would be the next closest lower to here?
Depends on which loa you wish to visit.
The next nearest. Because we kind of need to hit them all quick, you know?
Go clockwise.
Time is of the essence and all that.
Well, I don't know how you intend to try and get to all the lower by ignoring the dragons outright. It might have to be a mix and match situation.
Hide it. Just
He
hide.
looks out. And plus one dragon is already getting close.
Yeah,
You can
that's
see
great.
throughout, and you can see up to where the jungle is. Very vaguely. Something about here seems to be extending the sight for you guys. And you can see a small, in the distance, you can see a small green, slightly yellow dot flying at speed, circling into the jungle, and gone.
The problem is, I don't think we can handle
No.
that
Yeah.
yet.
Soon, but not now. Or never.
Of course. Your next closest one. And kind of looks out over the mountain range. It would either be Agui, if you wish to head to the Sea of Sands, or Dambala, if you want to head off to the snow-tipped jungle just north of the unseen jungle. Those are your two closest bets.
Beach
So jungle
vacation?
where we've just seen a dragon, or
Not that jungle.
oh.
The unseen jungle is on a different continent completely.
Or beach vacation?
Beach vacation.
And this Agvi is on this continent?
Agui is on the Sea of Sands, the continent of the Sea of Sands.
Oh, okay.
So we've got to trek regardless.
Yeah, no,
But
I
you
know
have a
what we're gonna go.
teleportation system.
It's either directly south or southeast.
Well, after freezing a butt off the mountains, what are we going to the desert, huh?
Why the hell not?
Sounds good to me. Thank you very much for your help.
Of course.
Right, click, fly us home.
I don't think you can do that.
Okay. Well, for sure.
Who needs to fly as he kind of moves behind you and pushes you all off the mountain.
Wild shape back into a pit.
Enjoy, my friends,
Uh-oh.
and enjoy the safe ride. As you're all falling, a loud squawk comes. As you look over to see a bird almost as big as the Black Hawk himself, swooping by, multicolored feathers of all sorts, catches you. As you all land on the back of a rock. Great
Sweet.
gargantuan bird flying
Cool.
out.
I don't have any wishes this time.
Thank fuck!
You broke that game.
And you played like 4 of them.
You played most of it. This is the last two
I was
sessions.
only
you
a
missed.
couple, yeah, I missed, yeah. You gave
As
me
the
those
rock
wishes.
flies you out, and just all here in your head. Enjoy the next parts, and
What, the in-flight movie?
try
Oh,
not
I've
sorry.
seen this one.
and try not to piss Agui off. He can be hot-headed.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we're great at diplomacy.
The bird
Oh,
flies.
we know.
You're in the air for a good few hours. This trek seems to just take a little bit longer. The bird's taking its time. As you're at the south end of the continent, Alex Terra, the bird, well, excuse me, comes into land
Burps.
about a mile or so outside one of the coastal cities with several docks. As he lowers down and lets you all off. You all realize that the bird wasn't going to leave the continent, but you must find your own way south.
Chuck him a bit of jerky.
Hang on. Okay, I guess we have to make our own way there, huh?
Yeah, I heard you say.
Back to the tower.
No, I think we go in here and get ourselves a ship
Can we not teleport there?
to see if Sans unless
I
they-
don't know where it is.
Yeah. Unless
They
you...
might.
I can't teleport to somewhere I haven't been.
It's that whole fog of war thing, fast travel thing,
It's
like
just
in
the whole
Skyrim,
kind
you have
of
to have been there
sailing
before.
thing.
And Dragon Age.
I'm great with boats. It was alright last time. Wasn't the worst, but
Someone just posted a cake on Origin.
what?
One of my friends just posted a code for it on. Origin.
Why not?
Why not?
Random.
I'm out.
So, shall we?
Stop
Yeah.
paddling.
We need to
Look
go
at
Well,
it.
your
Right,
firework would still.
What are you doing if we're not even in the city or on the docks yet?
Just getting some practice in.
Okay.
You guys head into the city, unknown of how or what way getting a ship south is going to take. Just knowing you have to find a way to get south.
We need a boat.
We'll manage.
We need a bigger boat.
We'd multiple
Where's our
boat.
goddamn pirate captain when we need it?
Oh, wouldn't that be useful?
Done.
So useful.
He can even teleport to his ship. God damn it.
Yeah.
Hey, I can do teleportation to his ship. I don't know where it is at the moment, but I know what it looks
there,
like.
yeah, that's where I'm assuming.
You might get really lucky. It might just be there.
Yeah.
I know what it looks like, but
sail it
obviously I
all the way
don't know
back
where
to
it
pick
is.
us up.
Tricks him.
Mm,
Right.
that's the only issue.
As you enter in, we'll pick this up next week.